Hello, hello. What up, Black Label? I don't know. I saw that. I tried logging in. It worked. I'm live on there. I don't know how to share it out. So still kind of figuring that out. But we're here. We're live. It says live. We on Abstract, baby. Can you actually help me test this out? Where am I? Did I go off live on it already? Did I get kicked? All right, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta edit it, I think. All right, I might have to hop off because I have to edit the stream key and all that. Wait, maybe I can edit while staying live. Hold on. Does the stream key stay the same? I was live on it. What up, Max? Oh, what up, Max? All right, I think I gotta shut down and then start up again. Unless, let's see. Oh, maybe I can do it. Yeah. Here we go. You have to manually do it every time you get a stream key and. I had it working. Wait, here we go. So I don't know how you search. It's a little glitchy to start. There we go. All right. I keep clicking start live stream. All right, it says live. It says live. So I don't know how you search for it. Do you have to search by wallet? Do you have to search by name? Because it's not like I haven't created a name. What's up, fam? I'm seeing comments from Twitch, from X. We are on Abstract. Who wants to be the first comment in Abstract? It's weird. I mean, if I showed you what I'm seeing, it's there. Look, let's see if I can. It says live, Abstract. It's an unfortunate angle, which I will fix. Interesting. I don't know what more I could do. I honestly, though, all I did was connect with. I see Spencer streaming. What's the link at the top? Stream 109. abs.xyz/stream/109. Hey, Alex made it. He made it. Now, how do I get that on like the main? Why wouldn't that show up? abs.xyz/stream/109. All right, so Black Label, you show up as Black Label as a comment. Whoever said, let's go, got to change my name. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Well, here we are. I don't know who that is because it put your wallet address. All right, so I just updated my name to Tom Teager just as a placeholder. I did. It should show now. I edited it. Soggy Waffles is good. Whiskey Jack is good. Made it. Big Dave, let's go. All right, we are up and running. All right, we were one of the first ever to stream on Abstract. Here we are. I don't know why we're not showing up on the main screen, but abs.xyz stream /109. This is where you go. Thank you, Whiskey. Oh, you need an M in stream. Click Whiskey's link. If you're on Twitch, click Whiskey's link to be brought to Abstract. I know why. So Big Day. I mean, if it wasn't for the link, I don't know why I wouldn't show up. I don't know if there's preferred, active users or something like that, because it seems like they're only showing 10. But if I don't want to mess up the stream again, because last time I clicked away, it shut the stream down and I had to recreate it. So what I don't want to do is click something wrong and then the stream gets shut down, because every time you do it, you have to build a new stream key. It builds a new URL. So, well, it's just, so it looks like Twitch because I'm pushing it. It's all originated from StreamYard. So StreamYard can push to Abstract when you have the stream key. So just like always, I'm on YouTube, X, Twitch, and Abstract now. So it's just adding another location. So that's why it looks exactly the same. I have the same functionality. Everything that I do on StreamYard, I can still do here on Abstract. So you don't go live from Abstract. Similar to when you go live on Instagram. If you try to do Instagram from a computer, you need the stream key. And that's how it bridges over. So that's what's going on right now on Abstract. Why is there no money in your wallet? Because you get a new wallet. This isn't your MetaMask wallet connected to it, Whiskey. My wallet says $0 too. You either have to fund it or connect an existing wallet. It'd be awesome if we can try to figure out why. Oh, there's so many. It says, hold on. Are these all? How do I get in on the main page of streamers? It's all right, Tab. I'm just not going to read it. That's all. Because I'm trying to figure this out. All right. Highlight vibes. Go to website. Okay, so that's fine. I mean, I can pull up. Do I not have vibes up? That's not the one. We want this one. Yeah. Let me put my password in so you guys can't see it on screen. Boom. All right. Fro, what I want to know, what I am trying to figure out is if you go to Abstract right now and look at who is live, we are not showing up as a live streamer on the main page. I don't know why. There could be thousands of people streaming and they only show the top 10, but it says active streams 10, at least on my screen. But I am live there because people are there commenting. You can tip an ETH USDC. That's awesome. So that's the only thing that, yeah, you can only see 10. So I don't know how or why we wouldn't show up unless it's only specific like preferred users at this point. Honestly, I still don't know anything. Can we try and go to Twitter or go to X? And I'm going to retweet the live stream. Basically copy the link and post it so that we can get maybe once like a certain amount of viewers come on, that's when it gets highlighted. All right, I just posted it. If you guys can, doesn't show user count, what does that mean? Oh, so they won't know how many users? I don't know. I mean, so clearly it's working because you guys are seeing me on there. It doesn't show me on my end. So sometimes they'll do that. They'll show, the streamer, how many people, like on Twitch or on StreamYard, it'll say how many people are viewing. I do not see that. Also, now it only shows 3 active streams right now. So maybe other people are also having issues. I was gone? What do you mean I was gone? Yeah, you went to the URL, but I wanted to know if someone went to Abstract Main, just logged in for the first time, scrolls down to streams, I would love to show up there, Looks like this is the official Abstract mainnet bridge. Is that an issue, though? Oh, I was on there for a second and now I'm gone? Okay. So maybe they're just getting it up and running. Because there was 10 people streaming. I know Spencer was going to stream Vibes right away. I didn't see him play a game, so let's start a game and be the fucking first to complete a game on Abstract. What do you think? Let's see this. He won 3 games and won them all? Okay. So he probably just hopped off because he didn't need to keep going. So now I can't see anything because I have Abstract on one screen and Vibes on the other. So I'll see your comments on abstract only. But if you guys can keep an eye on that live, that main page and see if I come up, that'd be awesome. And thank you for everyone who's here right now in the middle of the day. You had a meeting, got it. I'm there now. We are live. To the Moon is live on Abstract. I guess I should change my profile instead of Tom Teacher to the Moon. But the only reason that I didn't do that or haven't done that or thinking about not doing that is because the To the Moon wallet that has our little Pudgy in it, that has our collective crypto portfolio, is on a ledger that Jay holds the physical ledger of. So I want him to connect that, and maybe that'll be the main account. And we'll try to figure that out. What up, Nacho? Brofit in the house. Thank you all for being here on Abstract, our first stream on Abstract. It's running very smooth for launching today. Thank you for the picture, Soggy. I appreciate that. What's that behind me? I have a stack of mats. So we have official Vibes playing mats. We are the only vendor right now that is selling them on our shop. It's tothemooncards.com. We have the limited edition walking penguin mat and the purple game playing mat that, let me just, I'm going to crash out. The gameplay mat. These are rubber mats. These are from Orange Cap Games, and they're awesome. All right. Before I lose my turn. Okay. A Pokemon collection display. Do you mean this? These are V-Friends cards, some Marvel cards, some mixed other cards, but mainly V-Friends. Series 1, Series 2 cards, super stickers, stuff like that. Not much Pokemon in this room. I do have some, but not much. You love Jay? Yeah, it's a short delay. So everything, I would say it's about 3 to 5 seconds from live, from StreamYard, because it's usually a second or two delay from Twitch, and then it's probably a little bit further. It is further along on Abstract. That's okay. If you guys can share either my post or Soggy, if you can tweet out that picture, or Fro, if you could tweet out that picture of me being on there and To the Moon being on there, along with the link, that would be really cool. I appreciate it. No pressure. No worries if not. Let me lock in this for a second. If you could tag Spencer or OCAP, letting them know that we're playing, that'd be great as well. But very cool. Very cool so far. So first thing, if your name's popping up in this chat as your wallet, I would love to address you by name rather than just saying OX46B2. But I agree, let's fucking go. And the person who asked how to set up stream. So I'm streaming on StreamYard, which pushes to Abstract. So similar to Twitch, you don't just go to twitch.com and hit start stream and then you're live there. You have to use a third party, either OBS, Streamlabs. I use StreamYard. There's applications that pushes it out to the live stream. So from StreamYard right now, we are live on Twitch, YouTube, X, on a few different accounts, and now abstract. Hey, we got a tip, our first tip of the stream. Let's go, Whiskey. How's the audio? Everything should sound just as good or bad, depending on your opinion on it. When I'm live on Twitch, is the audio all good? Pokey Scoot makes it. Appreciate you, bud. Thank you for being here. Let's get rid of that extrovert. Take a walk, extrovert. Look who's dialing in. Oh, hi, Jay. We're live on Abstract right now. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Everyone sees it. We're on the main page, too. I'm live on mine. I would have to stop the stream to do that. I can do that. I'm playing one game of Vibes on my account. And then if you want to send me that, just because I obviously couldn't do it and I just wanted to rush to try it out and all that. But I already explained, like, it's going to be a different account once we get on yours. No, when the time's right, let's get our name out there. For sure. For sure. How was it getting on? Was it complex? No, it's pretty easy. It's just you got to push from StreamYard. You just need the stream key and the URL code. I can show you how to do it. No, it's all right. Everyone's listening to our conversation. It's great. Okay, well, they can't hear you. Yes, tonight we will be live on Abstract, both of us, on the To the Moon account, which is created, but you'd have to edit your name to. I can believe that. You can't believe that? It's a Web3 term. Beautiful. That's all we needed. All right, cool. All right, bye. Runs a profile and then fund wallet. I tried bringing ETH from the other wallet, but it was trying to charge me like $7 to send $10. So then I just used MoonPay with a debit card. Yeah, so the whole thing here is that you don't have to be, a crypto trader in order to use Abstract. Their main goal is ease of use, so that. Why didn't it just kick my popcorn? Oh, it was 5. Okay. So you should be able to use credit card or something very soon. It should be accessible. The goal is to make it simplified and accessible, I believe. Oh my God, so many ascending penguins. I love it. I'm approved to streaming Vibes as well. Says apply for creator though. Did you have to? No. I applied for creator or applied for streamer and got approved, and then I hit start stream, and then I had to wait for it to be like Vercel. If you're on that waiting one, that popped up. That is what it said for the last day. And then today when I hit enter, it was up. And then you just have to, stream that however you push out streams. Just don't use the manual option or try to just send ETH. You basically need ETH on. It's built on ETH. Yeah, so you can't send regular ETH directly from MetaMask or something. Okay. Roger that. Thank you for the info. Whiskey, bring in the alpha. Am I about to lose? I am not locked into this game at all. And I'm set up really well with this amount of abstract or ascending penguins. Thank you all for being here in the middle of the day. Appreciate it. What do you want to talk about as we're doing this? How about let's talk about the fucking crazy tournament that Vibes is putting on, OCAP is putting on. You want to talk about us, Pokey? I think we should get an apartment together and be roommates. And we'll just review stuff and live stream. It'll be a blast. Let's get the studio up and running. It'll be your studio. There'll be a Wenger side and a To the Moon side. We really could do this. We would be rich. I really want another. I think I'm going to just have to do this. Do that. And we'll put this out. When you have 3 ascending out, your deck just fucking flies away. I will use Bunkus probably next round. Or maybe I'll use Purple Mega to get 9 cards. We'll see what we get. We'll see what we get for the 2 cards here. I wish it did tell me how many were live watching, because that would be a cool stat to know. Oh, brother, getting this was huge. If we got a second one, because that would be 7. That's 21. We might be able to just do it right now. We're gonna get to ice 1 from Penguin, who's okay. I think I can win on this round. And Heiko, if you're watching, stop cheating. Stop cheating. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 21. So here we go. Ready? So this is going to ice 7 cards 3 different times from each ascending. That'll bring this down to 0, and then we Bismo to win. So it'll go 7. So it should stop at 14, then stop at 7. Wow, I'm going to win without even using a Bunkus. That's crazy. So once you have 0 cards here, if I were to win or hit pass, I would automatically lose. But when you have Bismo, when this Penguin enters the huddle, if you have no cards in your deck, you win the game. So it's like an auto stop. So once this graphic goes away, victory! Victory! Dummy thick boy! Let's go. My first game and my first win on Abstract. Vibes to the moon. Here we go. I'm coming for that. That in real life tournament, physical tournament, online qualifiers. We're going to make our mark. Thank you for all the tweets. I really appreciate that, guys. This is a fun new adventure for us. I think you can expect us this to be our new home in the upcoming future. What number rank? 67. Ooh, leapfrog Tim. I was right behind him. But people are moving up because I think when I first made Dummy Thick, I was 64. Now, granted, I've taken the foot off the pedal a lot. So once you're in a rank, it goes off of your win ratio. So your win ratio, that's why you'll see Black Label with 237 wins and this person ahead of him on 154 is that Black Label has played a lot more games, and the win ratio might not be as good. Where J Lum has probably played the least out of all the dummy thicks, and as soon as he hit dummy thick, he got launched into the top 50. Yeah, 49. 98 is crazy. 102. All right, so definitely not the least, but these people have gone on absolute win streaks. All right, so if you're here, made it, thanks, Poke. Whoever that is, go to edit profile and add your name so that you can claim it. I'm something like a baller. There we go. Crypto DM in the house. Welcome, 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 welcome. We still on the main page? Let's take a look. We are not on the main page. Why? I'm there now. I just did it. I just looked and I wasn't there. Maybe it won't show myself. Maybe that's why. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, J-Lum, what up? I was just talking about you. What it do, baby? You see it on your desk. All right, so maybe it'll just show up for some and not for others. I don't know. Either way, I changed my name already. We are now at Strategery because that's what my personal Twitch is. So Jay claimed to the moon cards. This will be my personal page. And then I'll get the login for To the Moon cards. Yeah, mine too, Pokey. I don't know why. Mine says only 3 active streams, but if Frodo's seeing it, if Soggy's seeing it, I'll just trust that some people are seeing it and some people are not. And we'll hopefully just get some followers that way. I don't even know if it tells you, is there a way to follow? Is there a follow button? Oh my God. I see the like in the bottom right. It says like hearts. Is that a thing to do? I see a bunch of people hitting a like button, right? Is that something you guys are doing?
Flousing, bringing out the intersection, crossing, 3 with it, taking his ass on the bounces. This you see in the dough, MOB on the place, pulled up in the driveway, leaning and I'm sitting. Sideways, forward to the day, sideways, forward to the day, sideways, forward to the day. On a Sunday night, I make rain some
Beat my Benz and Bentley. It's a never empty Benz. There's no follow button, huh? Okay. So I wonder how, like, can you get noties on when someone goes live if you wanted to? I guess when you log in, you'll just see all active streams and you can look for it, but I'm sure there's something. But very cool that you guys are hitting the like button. I appreciate that. That probably boosts it. Knowing any algorithm ever on a social platform, the more likes and engagement, the more you get pushed. You can tip in Pengu. We've gotten our first tip, but it was an ETH from the one and only legend Whiskey Jack. Very cool. All right. I got to start getting some cards in the ice. This guy is racing to 15 cards, and that's the downfall of this deck that I'm playing. Show how you use the chain. What do you mean? What chain? Why don't you submit a bug for ideas? I don't want to, because last time I clicked away from the stream, it shut the stream down and I had to reboot. So, I don't know. You can probably around our normal 9 o'clock Eastern. Oh, thanks, Fro. So a follow, a notification, a viewer count. Those are a couple things that I would say would be awesome to know. And she to give me that. The last time I was over, I almost crashed my Bentley. Like the 4th of July. Oh man, I really need to get a bunkus or something high score out there before this dude gets to 15 cards. My watch just told me to stand up. Well, I guess that is why I got a standing desk. So let's do it. Guys, if you're a Vibes player and looking for official play mats, go to tothemooncards.com. We're the only vendor selling them right now that I know of. So we have the purple play mat, and we got the limited edition Walking Penguins mat. They are live. We also have starter kits. We have the blue, red advanced starter kits. We also have the beginner yellow, green starter kits. All right, I don't need that Bismo. As much as I want to put I got to put a popcorn. Oh, he's at 14. Fuck. I got to put the popcorn out. I got to put the popcorn out to start getting rid of his 2s. If he had 15, I'd be screwed because then getting rid of one of his cards would not give me another round. But since he only had 14 there, I could get rid of one of his cards. He drops to 13, and then he's going to win vibe check. So he'll get that rod that would have brought him over the line to win. And now he can't. So I at least gave me... Yeah, I mean, if he puts... He's back at 14, so he puts 2 cards out now. Popcorn's not going to do enough for me to get there. And I'm sure I still don't have a bunkus here, so I don't know what the play is here. I think I got to play this to get the most cards into the ice so that I can get... Yeah, they're at 15. So putting this out there will give me... Oh, there's bunkus. Bunkus. I think I save it though, because that's not enough, and then I'm gonna have to ice cards. God, I wish I had one more rod so that I can do this and this. But I gotta do this to win vibe check. It'll build up Bunkus so that next round it goes up higher. Let's just see how many it would take. 9. Should I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait. I'm only going to have to get rid of 1. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Because now another 7's going to get... Okay, that's good. It's going to get iced because of this. But that's okay. I can throw it back out there next round. All right, that was the move. That was the move. Let's get rid of this one. Win the vibe check gives him 2 cards. I know. Green rods? Yeah, but if he won vibe check, I'd lose the game. So as much as I don't want to give him 2 cards, and he probably has buddy up, he's probably going to hit me with not your keys. So Bunkus will get iced. This will stay out there for another round, and that's okay because I can. Maybe I won't play Bunkus. No, I do need to burn. I need to ice more cards. What to do. Oh, I could do this. Let's do this. Pull this back, play it again. Get another 7 out there. And then maybe we'll do this. That'll bring us down to 6. And then next time we will Bunkus to get rid of the rest of the cards in Bismo. That's the play. As long as 14 is enough. Yes. Curry, yes. I forgot I still had popcorn out there. All right, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Do I preemptively play this? I don't think so. I think I've been telling myself, if you're in a position to win and you have the Baron, even if you have action cards that you can use, like send it, because I've played preemptive action cards and lost because of some bullshit, and I wish I saved it. So I'd rather pass, let them do the first one because the action cards go in reverse. So what's this? This is the, what does it do? Boosts a vibe by twice the number of yellow penguins in your huddle for the rest of the cycle. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a 10 boost to that, which brings it to 18. Is that what that does? So now I'm going to play it. I'm going to play... Because if that gets rid of that one... So that breaks that. To give them another draw, so that's that. But even if they win vibe check now, they only have 13. So I think that's the okay. All right, so we won vibe. This should be the last round because I'll Bunkus to get rid of the rest of the cards, and then Bismo. So 7, I'll get rid of that. We'll ice that. So I just need to make sure I have enough. So this is where, hold on. I always get worried because then if I don't ice enough or I don't select, like if I do this, and if it says pick 3, by picking 5, that should leave 2 rods that I can use Bismo, correct? But I just don't want to like get screwed here. But will that work? I think the safer bet, if I do this, oh no! I thought too long now! Oh shit! I got screwed by the timer again. Oh no. What a fumble. What a fumble. Absolute fumble. Wow. I just lost because I took too long deciding. I feel like that went faster than usual. All right, what's his high card? 8? All right, so what do I have to do? Let's do this. We boost this one to tie. We keep the Baron then, and then we can't lose. Come on, go to vibe. All right, so we're still in it because we tied, but since we still have the Baron, we don't lose. Jesus. But at least now I'm going to use that one that I was going to do at the end there, and that should be enough. Oh, even better. So now we'll do this. That was terrifying, chat. But we pulled it off. 2 for 2. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Who's in the chat? Who's watching? But I want to know, because I'm not 100% yet, if I played the Bunkus at that point and it says you need to select 3 cards. That means that there was 9 out there, 9 rods, and then you need 3. So if I chose 5, right? Because then that would reduce that 2 rods would still be available to use Bismo. Am I correct? Curry, can you confirm? Alex. J-Lum. No, once you're in dummy thick, there's no more count. Wait, you're not gaining counter on dummy. No, once you're in dummy thick, you can't even get kicked out of dummy thick. I could lose every game the rest of the time, and at least as current status, you can't drop below. So you don't go up and down. You can still go up and down on the leaderboard based on win ratio, and that's why you are so far ahead of me at 49th with less wins, because your win ratio is just way better because you actually practiced, where I just went right in. I never played AI. Profit, shut up. I think that's just for players, though, that play in the tournament. I don't think they just automatically give it to anyone who's dummy thick. Unless I didn't read the whole blog. So Yeah, so Jalem, now that you're in dummy thick, I know you don't want to lose your 49th and you might not want to keep dropping low, but you can now test out decks freely because a loss won't kick you out of dummy thick. That's why I want to switch to I want to start doing red deck. I want to learn a red deck really, really badly. I think that's going to be my new. Someone said, PSA, do not try to send ETH to your abstract global wallet address from another chain. You must go through the AGW is abstract global wallet. You must go through the AGW funding flow. So do not go to MetaMask and hit send ETH to your AGW. Don't do that. You'll get burned to the moon with gas. Fair enough. Okay, so you're not going to, it just costs more. You're not going to get hacked and drained or anything like that, which is what I think a lot of people worry about. I don't know who said that. OX4040A4. $300 in gas. Yeah, that's enough to not do it, but just simply not do it. You'll also lose your ETH if you send it directly from MetaMask because it's a different mainnet. That's why. So, like, you can't send Polygon USDC to an ETH wallet address because then you'll lose it, right? Okay, fair enough. I'm still not showing up as a streamer on active streams, but it does say 29 active streams, but only showing me 3. So again, I don't know how those 3 keep going on, are staying up there. One is like a countdown. Give it up to me. Yeah, it's abstract mainnet. That's its whole thing, you know. So you can bridge, but you can't just directly send. Streams button. All I see 28 active streams. On the right side of that, it says start streaming, not streams. So I don't see a place where you can just click all streams. Mm-mm. 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 So I have 27 cents worth of Pengu. It shows 0 ETH. So Whiskey, the tip you sent, do I get it in Pengu? Is that? Yeah, it says 20-something streamers, but it only is highlighting 3 of them. So you'd have to click. There's probably a button, but what I see when I go to the main page is it says, why don't I just show you? Hey, bitch, please. Maybe I'll try to start streaming on Abstract, not cursing. So when I go to live streams, this is what I see. And then it says start streaming. It doesn't show me all the streams. It's a URL. So go. Yeah. Thank you, Pokey. Do you mean get on just to like see this? Or do you mean like get on as in I'm assuming you mean just to kind of explore it. So I see 26 active streams. And it says start streaming. Oh, God. Maybe I need to stop this. Okay. Present. Maybe I'll do, tab. That's what I want. Okay. That's probably better. Okay. So again, it says start streaming here. Does it say something else for you? Fro? You want to lick a rapper? Oh, I finally got the ETH. The ETH that Whiskey sent hit my wallet. Okay. Nice. Thank you, Whiskey. I don't know where the Pengu came from. Probably just... So the Pengu I have, how do I get it on my AGW? It's on my Soulflare wallet. Am I still here? Okay, sweet. I clicked away. So what happened before when I clicked a different part? That's why you heard me go, because I thought I was gone. Because I clicked on the wrong tab. But when I came back to stream, it says you're currently streaming. So, wait, Whiskey, did you send another tip? So maybe I just got that one. It says stream. Oh, I know why. Right above rewards, your platform and the consumer, non-streamer, is going to look different. Okay. No, it's probably just too small to show up. I only sent you 1 cent. You sent me 1 cent tip? I appreciate you. Below your wallet. I wonder if it's because he's live. Sam with another tip. Thank you, Sam. 88 bits code. What does that mean? 77 bits code? Doesn't say anything at the top. Don't want mic or camera. What does that mean? What are you guys saying? Got it. It costs nothing to tip, and I get the full amount. Well, that's awesome. What's up, Carcass? Welcome, welcome. Oh, do you want to come up? Does anybody want to come up? Fuck it. Who wants a Vibes box? Will be the first rip of Vibes cards on Abstract. Maybe I'll just rip one of our own. And we'll definitely do that tonight. Oh, Soggy, just saw your text. Thanks, man. That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah. Sure. I know what you need. Got everything you need. I promise I ain't gonna hold out, nigga. I'm gonna give it all to you, baby. That's what I'm on. Listen. Baby, if you give it to me,
I'll give it to you. I know what you want.
you know I got it. Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you.
He'll take the box with the sketch.
You know I got it.
And I'm sorry, I feel like I, for the first time ever, need glasses because I'm like trying to look at chat. I mean, it is very small print, but I have it on my side screen, not my main screen. I'm just also like surfing around. What's the general consensus on X, the feel of Abstract and all that?
I'm a stand as a man, never above you. I can tell that you different from most. Slightly approach you in the ill shit about it. We don't sex every day, but when we sex, we tease in a passionate way. Love the way you touch it, a little elaborate ways. Someone
said that people are ripping apart Abstract. I'm live on here and it's been going well. Am I right? Am I right? What's Pokey talking about? What's the color of your name mean? You're going to lose your purple name privileges? What is purple and green? What's purple versus green? But why?
Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. I know what you want. You know I got it. Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. As long as you want, you know I got it.
Purple people eaters. Okay, fair enough.
Yes, you know I'm down for you. And you know I'll ride with you. I will always try with you. And give you my love and cry with you. Pull up to the house in the yellow Lamborghini. It's been a few months in PA, you haven't seen me.
This song? All right, let's play some more vibes. I was gonna just start playing around on here, but fuck it, right? I just cursed again.
I know what you want. You know I got it, baby. If you give it to me, I'll give it to you. As long as you want. You know I got it.
I love starting off with Saucies, Penguin Who's Okay, and Ascending. Oh my God, these to me are the most early on critical Saucies to have. No, Fro, it's been something I've been working on. And then I got a Bismo. Like I'm set up pretty well right now. I won't lie. Whenever I see clips, the amount of cursing I do kind of bugs me, to be honest. Unless it's comedically appropriate, I feel like there's cursing just for cursing, shock value, whatever. So I'm gonna try to not for like, oh, I'm a kid show. That'll never be the thing, but. I think Zelt is a good player, right? Zelt is a player. I feel like I ruin good clips, at least good clips for the masses. Not that there's masses for us, but I feel like I ruin good clips sometimes. And the fact, the amount of time, I mean, it's organic. I'm not doing it for shock value or for whatever. Some are for sure to make people laugh if it's a funny placement, but I feel like I ruin a lot of clips. Bunkus in a rod. That's why I don't aim to win vibe check early on for that reason. So I gotta hope I get a. Okay. If I have those two cards, I forgot what it's called. The one that is playable from the ice. And by playing it, you have to move 2 rods into the ice. And it uses two rods. I either need to do that or get a bounce house, which I only have 1 bounce house in this deck. Yeah, for real, Poke. Self-work. I mean, it's like, I don't think it's, I mean, there are worse things, worse vices, but that's okay. What is this? Choose a penguin vibe, less than or equal to twice the number of penguin cards. Oh, God. Now, if I ice this card right now, it won't negate this, right? Can anyone confirm? I don't think it does. If it required that card in order to do it, like when I do Adventure Squad and I have to select mine, and if mine is lower than theirs, it'll ice theirs. If mine's gone, it'll negate the whole action. But I don't think that's what would have happened there. So I don't think I could have reversed that. So that's a bummer. See, Zelt, I think, is a high-ranked player. So he's prepared for this type of deck. because this is now a common deck. See, he has a blue deck, as far as I can tell. And I don't know, do blue decks want to ice their own cards unless it's a predominantly blue, but with a bunkus? I don't think that would be a good play. So, do I want this? Choose a penguin with vibe less than or equal to twice the number. Maybe that's just a good action card to start playing. Damn it. Lost another ascending. If I can get a purple mega, I'll get another ascending. Oh, I hate this card, right? Choose an opponent. Ice cards from the top of their deck equal to half this penguin's. Oh, I don't mind that one. Do I play the popcorn? Get rid of just his wizard? Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to put this down. Until I get a bunkus, I'm not gonna waste this yet, because doing this just helps me win vibe. And I don't think that really is helpful yet. Smasher in the house? What up, Smasher? Ow, ow! Bossy boss to the max, epic Smasher in the house. Number 648. I have no idea. I forgot your number, brother. Epic, did you reply to stream on here? So that's who your watchers are? Right now, 7 plus myself. How do you know? You didn't. It doesn't say. How do you know, Fro? Did I miss a comment of where? Pokey said one of his comments got deleted earlier. All right. This is the one I need in my ice, but I don't. I can't play it from my hand. Oh, he has 14 now. I mean, yeah, so I got to play this one. It's not what I want to do, but it's called Vibes Smasher, and it's heavily influenced from Magic the Gathering because the creators of it, who are Pudgy holders, are competitive Magic players, and it's a lot of fun. It just released in December. This is their online version, but it has physical cards as well that we're a distributor for, and it has game mats and stuff. So it's been a pretty active game since release, and it seems to be blown up pretty well. And when you play it on Abstract, it seems to it's already in the store. They've already been added to Epic Games Smashers. Who knows PC gaming? It's on Epic Games, which is pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. You type an @Tom and nothing else if you can chat. Oh, add in the chat. I got you. I did miss that comment. Oh, I got Bunkus. Hi, I'm live, just so you know. I ate half a bag from that shipment. Oh.
This is your bag. He's not bag.
It tastes the same. How am I able to play this? I ran out of time. That's okay. Thank you for the alpha, Fro. That is helpful. Action time. So if right now I would win because I win vibe, but I have a feeling he's about to hit me with an action card. Luckily, I have a Springleak to negate that, but I don't have anything else beyond that. So choose a penguin in your opponent huddle. That player may ice cards from the top of their deck equal to that penguin's vibe. Then I'd run out and then I'd lose. I'm gonna have to use this and hope that the last card in their hand is not something that is not an action card that screws me. It came out today, like an hour and a half ago. See, they did have another action. All right, I'm gonna have to ice Bunkus. Oh, they just won? Wait, no, they don't have anything that's. I'm not gonna win. But they're not gonna win vibe check unless they have. I'm gonna have to ice him. Unless they have a saucy to unflop. They don't have any vibe. Yep, there it is. Shit! And I only have one of the reds to boost my 6 to an 8. And that's not enough to get him higher. I think I'm chalked. Yeah, today, brother. Go hop on here and apply to be a streamer. This dropped today. And there's going to be, for like the streamers that get accepted, you earn XP for being live on here. You get XP for doing stuff. And that, you know, the rumor is that that's going to convert to, you know, a token of some sort or whatever rewards they have at one time. All right, awesome. I only applied on Friday, got accepted Saturday, and then it went live today. I lost. GG's to Zelt. I knew Zelt is tricky. Now, if that bunkus that went into my rods didn't, I could have won this game. Or if I didn't run out of time and I was able to play the this one, the ambitious, I would have won actually. Yeah, I mean, listen, Smasher, it just launched today. We have a whole lifetime to get on here, and they're going to start accepting more and more. And I think your streaming experience, just make sure you obviously, you know, showcase all your streaming experience, and I think it's going to help a lot. And you should learn this game, which is downloadable on Epic Games, because this game is a Pudgy Penguin, obviously, game. So that, and the creator of Abstract, or part of one of the creators of Abstract, is the owner of Pudgy. So it definitely helps your chances. Plus, it's a lot of fun, and we could play this. Me and you could play this. All right, hell yeah. Oh, Smasher, I just saw your messages on X, but obviously you're here, so I'm not going to respond. But let's see. So they also have games built on here already, Smasher. So this is like made for you. Vibe has its own coin. Today we're joining Abstract. Connect your AGW to Vibe's account and earn 4 copies. All right, I'm going to have to do that now. I got to figure out how to do it.
It's time to set your clock back right as long as you can. I stop daylighting, ludicrous, the maintenance man. Get your oil change, I check fluids and transmission. You 1 minute fool, you wonder why y'all missing. On the back of milk cartons, and it's no reward, no regard. Close, but it's no cigar. A hard head make a soft ass, but a hard dick makes a sex blast. I jump in pools to make a big splash. Water overflowing, so get your head right. It's all in your mind, punk, so keep your head tight. Enough with tips and advice and things. I'm big dog, having women seeing stripes and bags. They go to sleep, start snoring, counting sheep and shit. They so wet that their bodies start to leak and shit. Just cause I'm an all-nighter, shoot all fire. Ludicrous balance and rotate all tires.
What the fuck? This is getting irritating. Okay, if you hey, MK in the house, Ninja in the house. Yeah, if it takes off, I'm sure they have plans to do it if it takes off and all that. But I can do everything they do except be Rips or as good looking as Mully or as tall as them or as smart as them or as fit as them or have blue eyes like Rips or as charming as all I can do is open the same cards as they do, but not as good. Less hits, less inventory, worse background. You know what? I hope they go live on here too. Smasher, check your DMs. Check your ex DMs, Smasher. Lynchy, we're looking. First off, thank you for being here. Shout out to you. I don't think there's a follow button, so I don't know if there's a way to get like notifications or whatever. How's the clarity quality on abstract? It looks a little grainy on mine. It does look a little grainy. Like on StreamYard, it looks super crisp. Little fuzz, yeah. And I don't. That's not just like if you went to Twitch, you'll see how clear it is. So I think it's just, it's not there yet. It's good enough. It's better than when I first started streaming 2 years ago, but like it's super crisp on StreamYard right now. Boom, boom! Not doing drugs. Not doing drugs. Not doing drugs. All right, I connected. So if you have a Vibes account, if you connect your Abstract Global Wallet to your Vibes account, they're giving like a promotional Abstract Penguin card. It's nothing of like value or anything, just so you know, but it's pretty cool, and it was pretty easy.
Just that beat, I bet you we
Kind of MK. It's yes, in the sense that this is where you can stream just like Twitch, but it's also it's on blockchain. So it's going to have a lot of different features that Twitch doesn't have, which is purely a streaming platform. This is not just a streaming platform. Apps will be built on here. Games will be built on here. Social medias will be built on here. A lot of things. I think there'll be a shop eventually, which and you can just develop. Like if you're a coder or a creator or anything like that, you can build stuff on Abstract. Which Twitch has none of that. So it's as if like the stream section of here is a Twitch alternative, but Abstract as a whole is not at all. It's way bigger than that. LaFlame, I still don't know what that means. Tab in the house. Yeah, it's definitely worth. I mean, it just launched today, so no one really knows. No one knew what it was going to look like. I had no idea how it was going to work, but when it said it was live, I clicked start stream. It gives you a stream key and a like a URL to put into StreamYard, and it worked pretty seamlessly at that point. So at least the stream part, I haven't been able to dig into anything else because I've been live the whole time, but I haven't been able to dig into any of the other stuff on like the Discover tab or anything like that. But they already have apps there, Magic Eden, Moonshot. There's something for trading. You can trade cryptos. There's 77-bit. Got it. 77-bit code for the fam. Okay, so that's 77-bit seems to be a game on here. I didn't know that, and so now that comment of 77-bit code for the fam, I still don't know the second part, but 77-bit seems to be a game built on here. Vibes is not a game that you have to pull up in Abstract. It's on here. If you click it, it'll bring you to their website where you can launch it on your PC. But there's a bunch of trading platforms, so it's pretty cool so far for it being day number one. Let's see. 77-bit is a cutting-edge browser-based cyberpunk. Players can explore vast interconnected biomes, from neon-lit cities to desolate deserts to cyberspace itself. Okay, that's pretty cool. There's an NFT marketplace called Magic Eden. That's been around for a while. But that's on here. Okay, so Boost. The future of brand and creator engagement is the global expansion of the foundation built on Alphabot, designed to scale seamlessly. Boost brings together the world's biggest brands, most viral creators, and their communities. So there is 6 apps that are labeled social, with 2 coming soon. There's collectibles. There's a whole bunch. There's only 2 live right now, collectibles. Moonsheep. To boldly go where no sheep has gone before, Moonsheep is a collectible ecosystem offering satirical glance at the crypto space, emphasizing individuals' tendency to follow without thought like sheep. By parodying everything wrong with the crypto space, Moonsheep aims to create, okay, whatever that means. So there's a collectibles tab, a social tab, trading, where you can buy and sell coins and NFTs. There's a whole bunch of those. I'll probably almost never go there. Gaming. There is 6 games that are currently live. 77-bit seems to be the biggest. Vibes being the second biggest. Pudgy World is a game that was made in the Pudgy Penguin Land. Nifty Island is one. Frankie's Dinner is one. But Pudgy World is a social universe where you can play, express yourself, and forge relationships or friendships through shared digital adventures. So it almost seems like a I don't know, to say Sims is stupid, but like where you have your avatar and you can like meet up with other people at the same time and go do stuff together. Like Ready Player One. Yeah. Thank you, whoever congrats me on Dummy Thick. You can edit your profile to add your name so I know who you are, but awesome. Thank you.
Clear the streets out. Come on with it. Start trying. Niggas is haters. I'm doing deals like the majors. Ice cream sneakers outside my first skater. So you can pay 3 and buy yourself some bakesters. Bulletproof on the t-shirts because they hate us. Dude like Snoop say step big game up. Double decker boat nigga Mediterranean up. D-class as you cut tuck your chain up. Liberace fingers niggas hit the rain up. Just last
Sorry, I got a job for tomorrow.
Popping off the plane, both us laughing. Before that, I was out in Italy. Entire hard drops could not get rid of me. Up and down until the crib, me and like 10 hoes. Call from the cell phone, give me that info. I know what you're thinking, yeah, me too. Okay, everybody needs Mr. Me too. Been 2 years like I was paddy wagon cruising. Streets was yours, you done capping and kazooing. I was just assuming you keep the coke moving, but I got one question.
Fuck y'all been doing?
Pyrex stirs turned into Cavalli furs. The full name cat when I weighed the kitty purrs. All my niggas caked up, selling gray and beige dust. Had that money right on independent Trump taped up. We don't chase a duck, we only race for bucks. Peel money rolls till our thumbs get the paper cuts. Chill retarded, South Beach Gallardo. Teal started up, go brr like the startle. Woman, if you love me, please let me know. Tie rags around your neck and learn the sets we throw. These are the days of our lives, and I'm sorry to the fans, but them crackers won't play a fair job. I know, yep, yeah, you too. Okay, we get it, yep, yeah, you too. I know, yep, yeah, you too. Okay, everybody meet Mr. Me too. I know, yep, yeah, you too. Okay,
We get it. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yeah, you too. Okay, everybody meet Mr. Me too. I know what you're thinking, why I call you me too. Cause everything I say, I got you say me too. I say I got the Benz and you say me too. You're hanging out the window so they can see you. But you ain't hanging out the window when you in that G2. Or that G3 or G4 like we do. Wanna know the time, better clock us. Niggas fight the style from the shoe to the watches. The cloud hoppers, tailing suits like we mobsters. Break down keys and the dimes and sell them like gobstoppers. Who gon' stop us? Not a goddamn one of ya. Me with the re-up, nigga with street tumblers. Ivory white, yeah, that's the same color of the sword, nigga.
Sorry, I had to handle that. Anyone able to connect their X? I have not done it yet. Tom, you ain't been dummy thick? Hey, watch your mouth, Tab. I've been dummy thick for life. I was born dummy thick. I still don't know what the different colors of your guys. Maybe it's just to separate, but I don't know. Like Lynchy is purple, Pokey's purple, MK's blue, LaFlame and Tab are orange. Like I don't know what any of that means.
Everybody meet Mr. Me too.
Orange isn't ugly, but I get that why you want pink. Come on, Tab, dance to this. I do. Yeah, we've been To the Moon is a company I co-own with my friend Jay. We've been streaming for almost 2 years now, mainly around physical and digital collectibles in the Web3 space. So a lot of VFriends. So if you see all these cards most of them at least are VFriends cards, which is the Gary Vaynerchuk NFT project. We also stream the Vibes trading card game and open cards. We do box breaks and all of that. So yeah, I've been streaming for about 2 years now. And mainly around physical card breaks. But we also trade NFTs and talk Web3 a lot and do that. We go live 3 times a week or have been on Twitch, YouTube, X, and Whatnot. Whatnot has been a big stream for us because we do sell a lot of stuff. So this is obviously first stream on here. So this is going to be my personal account, Strategery. Teager is my X name that I've wish I could go back in time and change because it's a terrible name, but my name is Tom. Yeah, To the Moon Cards is the other account that we will be live on tonight, doing box breaks and of the Vibes playing cards. And we're selling Vibes mats. These are all mats for the Vibes. We're the only vendor selling them currently. What up, T-Dowds? Dowdle in the house? What's going on, man? Hey, Dowdle with the tip. Let's go. Let's go. Wait, what Will Ferrell skit? Oh, yeah. I got you. From but it kind of came about because my first name's Tom, my last name's Gervasio, so T and then the first 3 initials of my last name, or the first 3 letters of my last name. So that's what I just created my Twitter before I ever streamed, before I ever posted anything, and then people started calling me Teager, and I hated it. So but then Strategery is kind of funny. It kind of teed up that name, so I'll keep it. So you didn't mean to tip? Well, sucks to be you. I'm keeping it. Just kidding. But I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Shaving tips? I don't know if you're trolling me, but I appreciate it. Whether you're being complimentary or insulting, I love it. Bring it on. You can't offend me. Thank you. Thank you, Dowdle. Appreciate it. It just hit my wallet. I appreciate you, bud. Put a game on? All right, let's run another game. Sorry, I had my IRL day business. Book a job and they're hitting me up. All right, let's get some gameplay going. Appreciate the assist, Fro. Ow!
Yo. How's it going, broski?
Good. You mind if I hop in this game?
No, you do your thing. I was actually just downloading and creating profile and all the things.
Love it.
I'm learning from you, bruv.
Love it.
What is the word? It's so good to see you, bro.
You too, man.
So
how was your time at Vayner? Isn't it awesome there?
It was so epic. It was so epic, bro. My first time to New York City. Have you been to you've been there?
Oh yeah, I'm from New York. So
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm from Long Island. So,
Dang.
I live in outside Philly now. But yeah, I've been to Vayner office. I've been up in their office maybe 3 times now. It's like a wonderland, right?
It really is. As soon as you walk in, there's so many different areas, and it's just, wherever you look, there's something to see.
Yeah.
Really, really cool. And then just like be surrounded by individuals who are talented and all going towards something that we all believe in. We believe in VFriends, we believe in Vayner, we believe in Gary. Like there's so many aspects to that, just like walking in and just being in the circumference of that energy. It's really cool.
Someone says, let me get that jersey.
one of the numbers that didn't make it to, I think they made it to like episode 1 or something. Their jersey sold for like, I think it was like $5,000 or something like that.
He did say, he said, let me get that jersey. Saw one on eBay for $4,000.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It is wild, dude. That's wild.
Cool, though. I can see why. I mean, it's like a cultural phenomenon.
It is
You
insane.
are
I wouldn't get rid of
immortalized,
it
bro.
though. I wouldn't be able to get rid of it. I would unless
No, you gotta
unless
hold it.
I reach out to Amazon and be like, "Yo, let me get all the versions of mine," because there was like we would switch out outfits almost every day.
Okay.
So there's probably 2 versions of this or 3 versions of this. So it would be cool to reach out and
Okay.
see if they can just give me all the versions. You keep 2, sell 1. You know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that
Wear
would make
one.
sense. Get 3 copies of it. Then
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So have you been practicing bocce ball? Sorry, bro.
Oh yeah,
My
yeah.
heart broke. It broke.
Oh, bro, it was so bad. It was so bad. Significantly enough, my brother lives in an area that right outside their community or right within their community, there's this area for bocce ball, but it's not a big one. It's like if you imagine a pool table, it looks like a pool table size, and if you go over the edge, same concept.
Yeah.
So I've been practicing with that one. I don't
Okay.
obviously less of a distance, but we've been working on it. We've been working on it.
So I'm sure you've talked about it nonstop since airing. Like when did it record? So when did you physically go?
I believe it was the beginning of July or end of June. I think it was beginning of July.
Beginning of July, end of June.
Yep. And
Okay,
then
you were there for how long?
we had a mid break in between,
Okay.
which I was praying on this too. Because I was like, I don't want to leave the games, but I want to go to VCon. And VCon
Fair. Valid.
so significantly enough, it fit right, like literally right on schedule to be able to make it to VCon. Things worked out. I was like, how in the world did it happen? But was able to go to VCon and then immediately go back into the game. So VCon was what, August?
Whatever, mid-August.
Yeah, mid-August, and then go right from there back into it. And then I think filming went till.
That's awesome that you were able to do both then.
Oh, it was so good. It was
But hold
so
on
good.
real quick. Demon with the tip. Demon, thank you so much for getting tips up in here.
Let's go.
Thank you,
Ow. What a bussy bus. That's how you
To
know
the
you cool.
max.
To the max is right. That's how you know you cool, bro.
Is that something you just say your whole life, or is that like streaming smasher coming to light?
That is something that has come through the streaming, and it just transfers in. It just because it
Just
became
channel
a thing. It just no. Like it's now a part that life. So yeah. So like the bussy buzz and the ow originally started from the live streaming.
I'm sure.
However, it led into just real life.
Now it's
like,
a lifestyle.
yo, it applies. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, bro.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
You have a lot of your signature things too, so
I do, but mine all suck. Like
yeah, right. You're
mine is yelling, being obnoxious, cursing, drinking. I'm like, I don't want to be known for this stuff, but it is all organic to me. You know what I mean? Like it's just genuinely who I am. I mean, growing up in New York, like you made fun of people, you cursed at each other. Like that's like my dad, you know, like it wasn't like go to bed. It was get the fuck upstairs. You know what I mean? Like, and it wasn't because it was hateful. It just, that's how it was. And like our friends would bust on each other and all of that. So like,
and if you didn't do that, it almost meant like you didn't like the person.
Right. It's a form of a different, like that's when I first started streaming, there was a stream where Gary tweeted it out, texted it out, and I had no idea. It's never happened before. I was used to like 8 to 10 viewers.
Okay.
Maybe as much as 20. It's like so long ago.
Yeah.
Right. But it was like all of a sudden I watch viewer go to 800 and the chat is flying. As you know, like you can't, plus it was the first time I ever sold VFriends cards to someone. Up until that point, I was just opening it up for myself. So it was the first time I had pre-sold boxes, box battles, all this stuff. And I was going over the rules of the battle that we were about to do, and then this happened. And apparently Gary was saying, Tom, go over VFriends history. explain the cards, do that. And I couldn't see it because the chat was flying 800 people.
Oh, okay.
And so I had to go after the stream was over. I went back and Gary was like, all-time fumble, blah, 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 like just ripping me to shreds, right? Ripping me to shreds. And everyone was like, I can't believe, like, how did you handle the pressure? I would have cried, all this stuff. And I go, the next day I created a video, and I had never edited videos. I remember calling Ron Jordan just to learn how to edit a video on CapCut or whatever it is. And I was taking all of his comments, and I pretended to be sad that I was going to quit streaming. I was going to do, and I was like, you know, I don't know why you got, and it was only Gary's comments, you know, and it was like, you guys were just so mean. I'm new to this, blah, blah. And then I completely twisted it and, you know, gave it right back to Gary. And people were like, what do you, like, how? And I was like, it's the New Jersey, New York mentality. Like, he wouldn't say that to someone that he didn't think could handle it.
Correct.
It was almost like a compliment that, you know, like he would say stuff to me of that caliber where I could, like, he gave me content and wanted to, like, it almost felt like a test. Like, what are you going to do with this opportunity? You know?
Yeah.
And so I made the video. It went really well, but Gary clearly didn't watch the video and I didn't give indication that I was joking in the text of the tweet. That Gary DM'd me on the side and was like, I'm so sorry if I, and I go, Gary, watch the video, bro. I gave it right back. And he was like, oh, thank God. You know, I'm sure he still didn't watch it, but at least he knew that he didn't absolutely devastate me or something. So
he could sense your energy. Like your energy.
Like I can handle that stuff, bro.
Yeah, you're very capable.
Said worse stuff to me in middle school. So it's okay.
I hear you saying all sorts of terrible things to yourself. I'm like, no.
Oh man, I'm getting crushed in this game, by the way. Every single card I put out, he gets rid of.
Well, the good news is you're telling a story while keeping entertainment on the side. So it's totally good.
I'm playing it right, but he's just getting all of the right cards. 3 extrovert penguins out is insane. He has taken away my penguin who's okay and 2 ascending. It's insane how good the cards he's getting dealt and counterplaying me right now. It's
these are all random, right?
Yeah, you shuffle your deck. I usually would keep this, but I can't now. I gotta.
So is the card that you were referring to the disco dancing penguin?
I just screwed myself. I put the wrong card out.
Dove in.
See, now I
dove in.
Now I'm not locked in so much that I meant to play this card so that I could have a chance at, because now I'm going to lose the game.
No.
Yeah, I could have won. No, not won, but at least won this round. That was a huge mistake.
Okay, so there's multiple rounds?
Well, so the way you win is if you see up here, he has 15 cards. You need 15 cards out. Rods, these are rods. These are your huddle. So this is the penguins that are in play.
Okay.
If you have 15 cards out, this guy's name is Baron Fish Pockets. If he is on your side and you have 15 cards out, you win.
Oh, wow.
But like all the cards have action. So like the extrovert penguin, whenever another penguin gets played in the huddle after this, you add 2 vibe, which is this number in the bottom right of the corner. After every round, you'll see it right now, you go to vibe check, and whoever has the highest vibe wins.
Oh.
So he has a 16 vibe. I only have a 6. His 16 is this one right here, minus 6. So he wins vibe check. He's got 16 cards now. He's got Baron Fish Pockets. It's going to say defeat because I lost.
Wow.
But like every card, I have the highest rank. So I don't mind losing right now because I can't drop below the highest rank. But every card has an action. So like I kept putting out cards and his cards had actions to basically take my card in play here and put it over here, which is called your ice. And when it's in the ice, it's out of play.
Copy.
It's there. So every time I put out a card to get my deck, how it's built is going, he would ice it. So I couldn't use it.
Mm-hmm. Classic. That's a classic play.
Spencer! Spencer with the 1,000! Pengu! Spencer!
Let's go. Where do I see this?
This is on Abstract.
Okay, I'm here.
Spencer with the 1,000 Pengu tip. Wow, I get absolutely destroyed in the game. So Spencer's the creator of this game.
That is baller, yo.
Oh,
Okay, I wasn't scrolled down. That's why I couldn't see. I'm like, why can't I see that? Dang. Okay, so 1,000 Pengu.
So yeah. So what's that? What'd you say?
Oh, 1,000 Pengu. So tell me more about that.
So Pengu is the coin that that got distributed to Pudgy Penguin holders, but also it was awesome. I didn't own a Pudgy or a little Pudgy or a Rod, which is their 3 series of NFTs. I didn't own any of those, and yet I got Pengu just for having a wallet that traded Ethereum from 2021. Cool. So like any old wallets that were in use got distributed a certain amount based on, whatever. I don't know the qualifications. But so Pengu is basically the currency that for Pudgy Penguin holders, and I think will be used a lot in Abstract. But
nice.
Spencer is a big Pudgy holder. He started a company called Orange Cap Games. They are the ones that created this game. He is a competitive, like Magic the Gathering player. So this game, I would assume, is heavily influenced by Magic. I don't know Magic that well, but he's a great dude, and he's hopped on our stream before because I've been streaming gameplay for a while now. Okay. We're a distributor for them, so we were able to collaborate with them to get the cards, which where are mine?
Yo, dude, that is so baller.
So for him to come in and do a tip, so like these are the trading cards. These are what they look like.
Okay.
They made 15,000 first edition boxes, and they're close to sold out now. I tried to get them to sell me a whole bunch more, so that we can keep breaking them on stream. And he was like, "Listen, we don't have it. We don't have the inventory anymore."
Wow.
But we are now like, I think the only one currently selling the playmats that they made, the limited edition playmats.
Oh, dang. That's cool.
So they're available on tothemooncards.com right now. But yo, Spencer coming in, showing love. Thank you, Spencer. Appreciate you.
You a bossy boss to the mix.
Ow,
ow. Ow, ow.
Like that's something that I love hearing and seeing, but it would be so disingenuous if I said it, like I feel like
you're a part of the pack.
Well,
you're
right.
Part
but
of the
like,
pack.
I'll say it to you, but I'm not going to say it because like, that's not like, again, it's not cursing. So that's my thing. That's what I'm saying. Your thing is so good and mine sucks.
No, bro. No, I think your rage is great. Your rage is everything, bro. And you're really, it's like authentically great, bro.
Spencer is streaming us streaming. Get the fuck out of here. All right.
Spencer is streaming you streaming?
I just got absolutely embarrassed in that game.
That is baller.
But Spencer in the chat saying that he loves To the Moon. Appreciate you, bud.
That's right. That's right. That's how you know you're cool, Spencer.
Yeah, no, Spencer's that dude. And he's got a great team. Like Elliot is a part of Orange Cap. Roland's a part of Orange Cap. They're just a bunch of good dudes that I think they have their HQs in New York City. I think we're going to head up there mid-February to see if we can get something going on there. Bro. But I appreciate you, Spencer.
That is cool. You're doing great moves, bro. Everyone can recognize it. Everyone recognizes it, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. This is a shit deal. We'll keep the saucy. We'll keep the purple. Keep the wizard. Oh, man.
Yeah, what I think is great is whenever I join your streams is you're always giving entertainment, but you're also giving alpha at the same time. So being able to kind of have that dynamic of, okay, you're giving value and entertainment.
That's
So-
truly the goal. So I really appreciate you saying that. You know,
Yeah.
education through entertainment is like my go-to of saying, like, when people are like, oh, what do you stream about? Like, yes, we are a collectibles company that is, you know, what we built off of. And because me and Jay are passionate about collectibles, both NFTs, you know, digital and physical cards and collectibles as well. Like I'm a old time comic book collector. Jay is a collectible of like anything unique. He just got the movie Good Burger graded.
Oh, home of the good
On
burger.
VHS.
Yeah.
He found a screener copy that like an advanced screener copy that they sent to, like, I don't know, critics or something.
Okay.
It was a VHS and it was still sealed. So he found it, I guess, on eBay, bought it, got it graded, and it graded a 9.6, which is super high. At CGC, who is a sponsor of ours, and yeah, just like, so Jay just collect, like, he has a gummy bear that's made of solid silver or something that he got from Pokey Scoot. So shout out to Pokey, who also is a unique collector. So we have such similar interests, and then but when it comes to this, like, we like abstract a lot of, you know, I started tweeting out like, we just applied and all this stuff, so we're getting asked a lot, what is abstract? And so I'm like, all right, hop in the stream tonight, we'll go over what it is, and I won't pretend to know. I just
You just dropping cards, bro?
no, I think I just I think I could have done. Did I misplay? Did I pass when I shouldn't have?
Oh no, you got
No,
no
I think I'm good.
vibe.
I think I'm
You
good.
got no
Tom's the
vibe
greatest.
over there, bro.
Tom is the greatest at being complimented live. Why? What did I do?
He immediately shuts it down like, no, terrible.
Me? Yeah. I don't, because of that environment of ribbing and that New York upbringing. I just, you know, I'm so not used to it. I'm uncomfortable. And I'm like, thanks, but
It's true.
I get, you know, I show appreciation and gratitude, right? All right, here we go.
We sense it.
Let me lock in for a second. I don't think I can do anything. All right. I think we'll just play the rod now. So like this card right here, if I played it, just because I can play it, all the ones that are lit up, I can play. The reason that I'm not playing it right now is because the main action that this card can do is that if I have an action card in my ice, I can basically revive it so that it can be played.
Okay,
So to use it now would be a second penguin out there, sure, but it's kind of wasting its
ability.
It's perfect. Yeah, it's ability. Where this one I could have done as well, but the main reason I have this one in there is that it's a cheap card to play because it only requires 3 fish.
Okay.
But you get 14 vibe. So one of my cards is called the Ascending Penguin, and that's the one that last guy kept icing.
Okay.
And that penguin will ice half the amount of vibe of whatever card comes after it. So in my deck, I want cards in my ice because I have a card called Bunkus that when you play it, its vibe is dependent on how many penguin cards are in your ice. So I actually want to rush to get cards into my ice as fast as possible.
Copy.
And I would have done that last round had that person not constantly get rid of the cards that would have been helpful.
So tell me this.
Okay.
We have 4 playable cards on which you call your huddle. Is that what you called it?
This down here is your hand. Like, that's just your hand. This middle section is your huddle. So
Okay,
right now
yeah.
I have the only
So
card in my
above
huddle-
on their side, above their huddle,
That's
is that
their huddle.
their hand?
Yeah, so this is their hand that I won't see.
Okay.
This is how many rods they have. So this is like the currency you use to pay for the penguin cards that you put out.
Copy. And
I
then
got
to
it.
the left where it says to the moon and the number 4, you can use up to number 4 in the top left
No, the
corner.
4 is how many cards are in play.
Oh,
so
okay.
I have 3 rods and then 1 card in my huddle. That's what that 4 is.
Copy.
I'm gonna.
So where do you see the points that you have?
So that 4 is my like points. That's the one that has to be 15 and have this Baron Fish Pockets guy
Copy.
in order to in order to win.
Let's see. There we go. MK says, Epic, let's talk about that coconut throw. You are too strong. Oh, bro, dude.
Bro.
Yeah.
My heart sank because like we, you know, like people were. I was talking to people like I think he won the island. Like, I think he won it, and I'm like I'm gonna get to go to an island. Is something that eventually, like I was watching it with my son, and I was like, look, that's my friend right there, and
yes.
he was like, what? He's 6. He doesn't even know what I'm saying, but then you know he liked watching the games.
That is awesome. I have a 6-year-old too, bro.
Do you?
Yeah.
You have like 3 kids, right?
Yeah, I got 3. You?
Yeah. What are the ages?
I have 13, 9, and 6.
Oh wow, 13. Dude,
Yeah.
you're way too young to have a 13-year-old.
Dude, I know. It feels
well, at least you look young.
It feels good because then when we get older, you know, you can still kind of, you know, you're in that age where you can still play around and have a good time. But the one thing that I really loved about my 6-year-old, as you were talking about 6-year-olds, before I went on to Beast Games, he tells me that I'm going to be in a Mr. Beast trailer. And I'm like, it's like he almost like foretold that I was going to be in this, and he had no idea. He had like and I had no idea. So he's like, yo, Daddy, you're going to be in a Mr. Beast trailer. I said, I am? He says, yeah. I was like, all right, bet, I'm going to go for it. And then like 2 months later, there it is. I was just like, dude, that is insane. So kids just have that, I don't know what you would call it, that theta mentality. It's really, really impressive. So when they're young and they say something, just sometimes roll with it.
The stuff that they pull out, especially like the memory at that age. I get that they like haven't lived that much. So, you know, I have 30 plus years of things to remember. Like he remembers everything. And he'll be like, he'll see me playing this game and he'll be like, oh, that's he can't read fully yet, but he'll be like, that's the extrovert penguin. And I'm like, what? How do you remember that? I told him
watching and observing. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing. Why can I not get a card that ices something? I'm getting crushed here again.
Isn't it cool just to see like your little mini me just rolling around? You got facial expressions. Yes. You got your rage. I want to see your kids' rage. Like, what is up with that, bro?
Well,
like,
I'll tell you what. My rage is something I have dealt with my whole life, and it was mismanaged when I was younger, which is a whole nother story. But since you're not my therapist, I won't tell you about it. But
after a couple hours, that'll change.
Yeah, the day that I saw my son like knee-jerk reaction in an angry way to something when he was like 2, I knew it was a learned thing, and I was just like, I need to get this under control. And I actually did enroll in therapy at that point, and it's been game-changing and super helpful. It's been, you know, I haven't done. It's been a couple of years now, but that really, really helped.
That is great, bro. That is
because
great.
I wouldn't wish my rage on anyone. So you know what I mean? So
yep, absolutely, dude. I totally understand that. I will find myself where, because you know how excited and crazy I can get sometimes,
sure.
Loud, obnoxious, all the things. I'll hear my kids on the video game getting crazy, getting loud, yelling, screaming. I'm like, hang on, bro. That's just as you stated. That's a learned thing. That came from me. I don't want to be like gone tomorrow and you guys are acting like that and you don't get as many friends or what. And obviously it doesn't matter what people think, but you just want to set them up for success.
For sure.
So I like that you recognized that and then immediately implemented it. That was
absolutely cool. You have to you have to recognize that early. And he hasn't done it since, you know what I mean? So, because like I still have it, I just learned how to like walk away,
manage it,
have it outwardly, and because it was always like something happens, my reaction happens.
Correct.
instantly. And now it's, you know, there's a second in between that I can make a decision.
That's exactly right. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Once you get into that disciplined state, and you have to go through a lot of experiences to even get there in most cases. But yeah, I totally vibe with that, bro. I totally vibe with that. I had a lot of those type of issues in the past as well, and I had
Bro,
to
you
get
are a light.
trained.
You are a light.
You said you were a light. I had
You
my
are a
days.
light. I remember when I didn't even know you were at VCon, and when I walked past you and saw you, it was like, no! And you
No.
like brought me in, and then you like, it was almost like I don't want to call it a prayer, but it kind of was like one.
Wow.
And it was just like you're a light.
Thank you, bro. I feel the reflection, bro. Like literally, once again, the core value or a core memory of that I have of you, bro, is when you were streaming and you brought me on stage. I thought that was
No, I clicked the wrong penguin. See? Oh, sorry. That was a very nice intimate moment, and I just made the biggest mistake. Chat, what did I just do?
And he's at 15, so he's sitting on his side. What does that mean?
So, but I put out this, which has a 14 vibe. The mistake I made was my popcorn penguin can get rid of the lowest vibing penguin on the board, mine or his.
Okay.
And I meant to click the popcorn penguin to ice it. Instead of I iced the only penguin that's been icing cards for me. I iced my best card, and now I'm going to lose it again next round.
Yikes.
Again, that was a not locked in mistake. But now, because I have a 14 vibe and they don't, their highest is a 6 or an 8, I will win vibe. You just because you have 15 doesn't mean you win.
Okay.
So if I win vibe check, Baron Fish Pockets over here walks over to this chair, and you need it on your side plus 15 to win.
Wow. Okay. So the vibe check really matters, because the vibe check determines whether Mr. Rich Penguin goes to one side or the other.
In the game, in the middle. So if you win vibe check, you get given a rod for free.
Oh, okay.
And then you draw one card. If you lose vibe check, you get 2 cards in your hand. So like in the middle of the game, I actually I don't look to win vibe check because I want 2 cards.
Okay.
Because I want that playability of the card. So there's, but at that point, if I didn't win vibe check, I would have lost the game. So I had to play that card. Now I told you this is to really use when it'll ice cards, but I don't have my ascending penguin, so I can't ice cards yet.
Okay.
So I again have to play it, which I don't want to. Do I have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And is this online? Can we do local?
Hold on. No, I can't choose to play you. We'd have to what we've done is
ready up at the same time?
We'll do a countdown and hope that we get put in at the same time. So now I have to. Well, if we're tied, no, he gets to go again. So I have to play that again just to win vibe check. And that's like a desperate play because I don't want to. That's not what I want to use it for. I probably should have pulled. Pulled the swordsman out of the ice instead of the penguin who's okay, huh? Fuck. See, another mistake. It's hard to do both, man. It's hard to talk and do it, but that's okay. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, you're going to be a subconscious winner, bro.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Let's ice one of his cards. Extrovert. Get the fuck. Oh, did I just? Oh, I got to pick one of mine. Get the fuck out of here, extrovert. You bitch ass extrovert.
Okay, so what happened there? Did it?
So I used an action card. This action card is called Adventure Squad. Basically, when you play it, I choose one of my cards and one of their cards, and whichever one is vibing the most gets iced. So I'm trying to get rid of his highest vibing cards because this one is a progression card. Every card he puts out in the huddle after this one builds its vibe counter up. So I want to just get rid of it. But you have to use Pudgy, which is see the 2 purple penguins in the bottom left corner of this card. That's that's 2 purple Pudge. This action card, see the 2 purple, the purple penguin in the top left with 2. This costs 2 purple Pudge. That's why this card is now flopped, meaning it's like
a wash
tilted and it's now out of play.
Okay.
So this is going to get rid of that card.
Wow.
Let me see something. I might have to start. I'm going to have to start using these. I'm going to start doing these. These are going to ice 2 cards for me. I really need my Bunkus to come out because I no longer have a swordsman to play. So I'm going to use actually, I'll use 2 of them now and see if Bunkus is the card that I can play from the ice, and its vibe counter is dependent on how many cards are in the ice.
Okay, I remember you saying that. Yep.
So that's like my goal in the beginning of the game is to get cards into my ice so that I can get a Bunkus there and play it.
Copy.
But it costs 12 rods to play, but you can, it's a long story. It takes a little bit.
So you have 7 rods at the moment?
Yeah, but I'm using these 2. These were rods. These are action cards that you can play from your rods, and they cost 0 Pudge. See how it says 0 in the top left corner of it?
Yeah.
So you can just play it whenever, and it gives it its action. These are called saucies because it'll say, see how it says cool story, bro?
Yeah.
Action saucy. This is another saucy card. This is another saucy card, and they all have different abilities.
Okay.
So we're gonna ice 4 of my cards and hope that a Bunkus gets put in. And it did not, of course. Dang. So now we're gonna use the last one. This is like Hail Mary time now because
so you're going to do the same play that you did the last time with that character. You're going to utilize that 8, I'm assuming.
Say that again.
See,
here it is. We got it. So that's Bunkus right there. So my next play would have been to use this saucy to unflop this card and then use this one to ice another one of his cards. But now that I have Bunkus, I have a strong feeling that I will win Vibe Check next round.
Copy.
And if I win, as long as I keep winning Vibe Check, it doesn't matter how many cards they have, he can't win.
Copy. That makes sense.
But the thing about this swordsman, whatever card wins Vibe Check gets iced. So it's and that's why it just went away. So you can only use it once, which is why I'm like, I had to do the desperate play because I didn't have anything else to this round to play to win Vibe.
Okay.
1, 2.
So based off what you're saying, that even though you put one out, it's going to immediately take it back because of the play that you made?
Yeah, so it's like a one-time use. See, now it's right here in the ice.
Gotcha.
So I can't play it this round. And if I don't win Vibe Check this round, and he does, he wins. So I'm trying to, but now that I have Bunkus, it'll come out and it has an 18 Vibe now.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's a big deal. It's something that I really needed. Now he could have an action card called Buddy Up, which is a yellow action card that flops my cards, which means it puts it out of play. And if it does that, then I won't win Vibe Check. Let's ice another card. I'll do it again. I'm going to ice a card just to kind of get his card total count down lower.
I see a few new individuals within the chat, but I don't know. How did you state it before if they had to update their profile?
So if it, like the last person that just said hi, it's just a bunch of, it's their wallet address.
Okay.
So their wallet address, I was telling people to go edit your profile to put a name in there so I know what to address you as. Because I don't know, some people are like, hey, Tom, and I'm like, I don't know who you are because it's a wallet address.
Copy.
Andre Sins, what's up, fam? Innocent, welcome. So I just got rid of his highest vibing penguin card. He's now back down to 15 cards in his play. So, all right, I won vibe check. So I'm alive for at least one more round.
Okay. Yeah, you do got a good vibe going.
Shut up. That's what I mean. You're a light and I'm the darkness. So us together on stream is actually
It's a good balance.
It's a good balance. It's a good balance. Let's see. What can I all right. Let's first off put Bismo in here. Oh, I can't use that now. I can't use either of those now. That was a mistake. I just fucked up again. I should have used one of these. So this rod lets me pull back one of these rods and put it back in my hand.
Okay.
And this one lets me pull something back from here. And when I said, let me put Bismo in now, that you can only put one rod down per round.
So that was probably smarter that you did it that way because you would have been losing them anyways.
No, I would. Now I can't use these because I would have liked to pull back my purple mega because then I could have pulled something out of the ice. Or if I used the bounce house, I could have pulled out another penguin who's okay. Which
A penguin was okay.
which helps ice cards.
Okay.
But they don't have any action cards because their hand is empty. So I think I'll win vibe check again. And now this round,
look at that head spin, yo!
Right? Ow!
What's actually really funny that you say it like that. Tariq, are you familiar with so you have Jimmy, you have Chandler, Carl, Tariq, all Kyle, Tyler, everyone on Mr. Beast's team. So Tariq,
yes. When you're just saying first names, I'm like, I know lots of people by those names. But yes, I got you.
He's the cinematographer typically. So he's the one who's usually doing the camera. And so while I was on Beast Games, every time he would come and interview me, I would, my ending statement type of thing would be like, ow, ow. And I'd be like, yo, Tariq, can I get an ow, ow? And he'd be like, no. And he did that about 5-6 times. And then we get to the next match. I'm like, yo, can I get an ow, ow? He says, if you win the next match, I'll give you an ow, ow. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm definitely winning the next match. It's going down. So I win the next match. And then from winning that match, I head over to the island. He's not even on the island. So I didn't even get an ow, ow, right?
No ow, ows?
No ow, ow at that point. We go to the LA premiere for the first episode. And when we go to see the first episode, I see Tariq. And I'm like, Tariq, bro, I never got the ow, ow. He looks at me. He goes, and he tries to do the ow, ow. It was so good. It was so good. He's like, see, I couldn't do it. I'm like, bro, that was good. That was legit. He's like, ow, ow. Like that. It was hilarious. But he ended up doing it. It was great, bro. So when you did it like that, it kind of reminded me on how he did it, though. It was just like almost saying it, but doing it. It was good.
Okay. But that's bullshit. You should have gotten the ow, ow.
We eventually got it. Got it. But yeah, I was really looking for it right there. Ooh, with the 22.
That's game, baby!
Let's go. Oh, yeah, because you're 15.
I get 16. I got Baron Fish pockets. Ready? Victory.
Nice.
Rolling in the house.
To the moon. Okay, so your rank is dummy thick. That's what you were talking about earlier about the dummy thick.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I was saying
season 0, we're on season 0.
So we're on season 0, right? So this is like they just kind of launched the game, a month to a month and a half ago. So you had to climb the ranks. You start in lean, and then it goes to like I can't remember.
Dummy thick. It starts at lean.
Then,
Dummy thick.
Hefty, jolly, chunk. What's after lean? I feel like something's after lean. Oh, I'm getting GGs in the chat. Thank you.
There it is.
So dummy thick is the highest rank you can get. It's when you get to that, that's your, there is no higher.
Okay.
And they just announced, and live tournament of gameplay. There's going to be online qualifiers first, but anyone who's done with it gets a limited edition mat, which is awesome. So
Let's go.
and then I think
That is
Spencer shows up, Tom
baller,
takes the
bro.
out, Roland shows up, and dubs happen. You know, Soggy, it's because Roland's my guy, but so is Spencer. I just was not locked in and was dealt a bum hand that round.
That was so cool of him to show up like that, though, bro. That is sick.
That was cool. He, one time I was streaming and we did like me and Jay did our, to the moon thing. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to go play vibes. And then, I bring, whoever the big gamers came up on stream and we were just bullshitting. And it was like midnight, maybe like closer to 1 a.m. And I was like, all right, guys, I'm going to hop off. And Soggy's like, wait, Spencer said he's going to come on stream.
Oh.
And then Spencer got on stream and we talked till like 2 a.m. But it was awesome because like he was like sharing, like the creation process and stuff behind, what the cards mean and how they create. It was just awesome to be able to bounce off questions. So they have been very, very, very collaborative and open to and supportive, really.
Yeah, bro. Your consistency and drive to try new things is absolutely amazing, bro.
Well, you have to, and I feel like a lot of times complacency is what kills. I mean, you have to be consistent, right? So we're consistent in that Sunday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern, like we are live. I hate going if it's 9:01, I'm annoyed. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And while that's being a stickler, I just feel like I want people to be able to set their watch to it. That to me, like when I used to be heavy into Call of Duty, right? I was big into Warzone for years. And my favorite streamer of Call of Duty, he treats it like a job. He goes live at 8 a.m. every morning and he hops on. His end time would change, but it didn't matter. Like I knew 8 a.m. he was going live and I would hop on early in the morning. It's like you could just set your watch to it. And it was every day, it was not, it's similar to you. I don't know if you have exact times and days, but I see you live every day.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Twitch and all that. So like you treat it like a job because it is your job. You know what I mean?
That's
so
true.
When you're Aiden, the Warzone play, like his money is coming from winning tournaments and that like he has 1 million followers, but he's got like 2,000 or 5,000 subscribers on Twitch.
Yeah.
That's not where he gets his money from. Where Cammy, who I think is hilarious and who I like to watch, that's his job. And the only income in his world is from subscribers. He's got 1/10 he's got a ton of followers. He's like 100-something thousand, 200,000 followers, but he's got almost 20,000 subscribers.
Dang.
So the ratio of follower to subscribers is wildly different than Aiden's. Aiden just goes live whenever he feels.
Copy. That makes sense.
So to me, like we are, we're not Aiden. So we're the people. We don't live off of the subscribers either. Our income comes from the stuff that we sell, and we have never taken $1 from To the Moon yet. It's still an infancy business.
Okay, I see you.
The money we've put into it, we just roll it into buying more inventory and spending it on equipment to make the stream better and all of that. But so because of that, we are always like trying to find research what's like something new coming out, like Vibes was. Mm-hmm. The way the collaboration started with Vibes is I just DM'd them and said, hey, here's what I do. Here's, we're in Web3. We do this stream. We focus on collectibles, mainly cards. You're in Web3. You have card. And they were like, hey, talk to Roland. He's our head of partnership. Cool. And that's the Roland that's in the chat right now. So
nice.
Just kind of stay. You just like try it. And then once I learn about something, if I'm into it, then we'll talk about it on stream. So that's where, education, hopefully through entertainment.
Good job throwing those roses out to Roland. You're a bossy boss, bro. Everybody who's here, chilling, hanging out. We see 184B3E37. Go update your profile, get a name in there so we can address you, give you a shout out. Let's go.
Oh God, you're the fucking best. You're the man. See, like that like big smile, positive thing. It'd be so inauthentic if I did that. I remember that from the last time you were on. I was just like, I just want you on
It's a
here all the time.
good cop, bad cop scenario. It
I
makes
know.
it so good.
Well, Jay is, supposed to be good cop, and he's really just robot instead. He's the robot. Because, like, I'll be like, hey, Jay, isn't that right? And he's just staring. And I'm like, Jay, look alive. He's like, huh?
He's out of it.
Come
Out
on,
of it.
bro, look
He's
alive.
probably thinking of the next thing he wants to
I know.
purchase.
He's so smart.
He's always grabbing good deals. Always grabbing good deals.
He likens it to Howard Stern, where I'm Howard and he's Robin, because like he doesn't really curse much. He's like he says daggone and all these like wholesome things, and I'm here talking about stuff you shouldn't
On the
live
total,
stream.
but the balance makes it
Yes,
work.
for sure, because he's also like we just get along so well.
It's true. It is so true, bro. You guys have great vibes.
I see what you did there.
Not
I see what you did there. I'm trying to lock in because this is where these early stages are pivotal.
yeah.
to the rest of the game.
You got to get the
Hey, B Vaughn, what's up, brother? That's BZ in the house. All right.
BZ.
Everyone
Nice.
needs a smasher in their life. That's true.
Everyone needs a smasher in their life. Soggy Waffles, you a boss, bro.
You a bossy boss to the max. See, it just feels so wrong of me
It's
saying
so
you
good.
do your thing.
You got it, bro. What else would you say? Come to mind. Like, what else would you say to somebody?
My mind went to something that, again, the opposite direction. So I'm not going to. I'm not going there.
That's so good. That is so good. You lay that one, and I'll just compliment it with a compliment sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
I do like sandwiches.
Beezy says, "Chilling, my guy. Glad to see you here. We are early.
We are
Yo,
early, bro.
he is on this. Just like he said, the first day, correct? This is the first day.
First day.
And on the vibes, it's only been a month and a half. He's maxed out on the max chubby, like
Dummy thick.
dummy thing.
And that's on vibes. Abstract is today. Listen, we'll get you there.
That's
But
right.
the effort is 100%.
Dirty Mind Tom.
Yeah.
Compliment
Knew that was
candy
a fraud.
bar.
I didn't even have to look.
Yes.
Candy bar? Oh God. All right, I don't need to use this ability, and then let's get the ascending out there. We need to start icing some shit.
Yep. Gotta get those.
I think
vibes
Dub is
on the other
a
side
dummy
right
thick
now with
player.
a 9.
Isn't Dub a dummy thick player, guys? So also the chat is delayed. Me and you, I hear
Yeah,
you,
30
but
seconds.
you see how delayed it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if you could change that in your settings, but typically there's
No, because even like normally I would only be looking at StreamYard because it has the comments from Twitch, from X, it has all those. It won't, Abstract's chat won't port to StreamYard yet.
Oh,
So that's why I have to, I want everyone to be chatting in Abstract, not on Twitch, even though we're live there, not on X, even though we're live there. I want people to be chatting here, but because the chat doesn't show up on StreamYard, I have to watch the StreamYard. The Abstract.
okay. What's
People
your
don't
screen
realize how
setup?
complicated streaming can get.
Oh yeah.
do you-
What's
do you
your
use,
screen
OBS?
setup? Do you have multiple screens? Like,
Yeah, so
are they layered on top of each other? How do you got it?
I got two screens, and then I have a TV that I can put as a third screen. I used to have 3 and then the TV, but I just am not ending up needing that.
Yeah.
So right now I'm only rocking 2. The TV's not on. That's only like as needed. Hold on, let me
Yeah.
lock in for a sec.
Do it. While you lock in, I'll read chat. BZB says, "Love to see it. Keep grinding, fellas. Rooting for you." Yo, he's
Ow,
making
ow.
the plays there. That was good. That was good right there.
What I said?
Ow. That was
Ow,
that was
ow.
right
Bossy
on
boss to the
point.
max. I wish I could do it with the enthusiasm.
Oh, go see what Andre just
Hey,
did.
with the tip. Andre says with the tip. Thank you, brother.
Let's
Appreciate
go. Ow. That's how you know you cool, Andre. BZ says, by the way, love the username. Clever.
Strategery.
Clever.
I know. So this is going to be my personal account. Jay's going to have the To the Moon cards. I wish I could say go follow To the Moon cards, but I don't think there's a follow yet. We're gonna be live tonight on To the Moon cards. We're gonna do the first vibes breaks, unless Spencer did that already. But we're gonna break some cards tonight.
Bet on abstract? Were you doing
Yeah,
this?
we're gonna go live on abstract. Like I'm gonna be live on abstract. We're gonna both be live on abstract a lot.
Bet.
Just because we're exploring it, it's new. I like it. We're getting new people in here. We're testing it out. It's and I like it so far.
And what's you said, is that Eastern Standard Time? What time?
Yeah, 9 Eastern, 9 p.m. Eastern. So I have a 6 and a 4-year-old. Jay's got a 7 and 5-year-old, or 8 and 5-year-old, something like that. So like we got to get the kids down, and then we can have free reign to go live.
Bet.
All right. So now I have 2 ascending penguins out here. So when I put, as long as they don't put something out there to get rid of these, actually they can't right now, I don't think. I'm going to play this, and 14 cards are going to get iced, which is awesome. So hopefully a bunkus gets put into the ice from that. That's
now each round the 12 goes to 13, 14, 15, etc. unless there's a card you said that comes out that adds the number to it. Is that correct?
Say that again. You lost
just to make sure. Yep. So your character To the Moon, bottom left corner says 9. His says 13.
Right.
You said it adds 1 each time unless a specific card is played. Then it adds.
So that 10,
together.
that 13 and 10, that 10 under To the Moon is for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then these 6 rods.
Mm-hmm.
Their 13 is their rods and their huddle. Okay. So I just it was 9. I put a rod out there. And now it's 10. When I put this out there, it's going to switch to 11. But at the end of end of this cycle, this swordsman, I'm going to play it before I run out of time.
Copy.
So now you're going to see 14. See this? My deck has 27. You're going to see 14 cards get removed from here.
Oh, and then get taken over there. Okay.
And now see this over here that just lit up in my ice? That's bunkus right there.
Copy. Yeah.
And you can see your whole ice like this. So I have 2 bunkuses in my deck. 1 got put out there. If I play it right now, this card ices whatever card wins vibe. So if I put bunkus out there and this card is still out there, it will ice the bunkus, which I can just play next round because it's playable from the ice. But I don't want to keep having to play it every round. Although, do I?
So what about the vibe check here? Because we're at 11-13. He in 2 more.
So I have 14. They have an 8. This is not vibe. This is how many cards you have out there. You need to have 15. Vibe is on the cards.
Okay, so that's where the
the bottom right vibe, 8 vibe. Bottom right says 14 vibe. So as of right now, I'll win vibe with my 14. Although that card adds 4 to one of his other cards, which I didn't think about, but it added it to
and it just did to the 4, which was 8.
He doubled his own vibe instead of putting it on here, which is a bold move.
Oh. Okay.
But then again, if he won vibe check, this would ice their card. So maybe that's why they didn't want to win vibe, but he wouldn't have been because it would only brought him to 12.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So they go off based off the highest of each opponent.
So Buddy Up, I don't know if I want to negate this. So Buddy Up lets him flop my card. So if I don't win vibe on this round, I don't think I care because he can't win because he's only got 13. He'll get 1 for the rod, which will bring him to 14, but he can't win because you need 15. But if I win vibe check, this gets iced. I can cancel his action by using this, but I almost want to save it. I think I'm going to save it. Because you know what? Now that I only have 13 cards left in my deck.
Yeah.
If I get rid of all 13 of those cards, this card, if I play this, if I have no cards here and I play this card, I win automatically.
Oh, shoot.
So that's the goal here.
Okay.
So that's why I don't care what he does right now. See, he's flopping this card, not knowing that if this card is flopped, it does not get iced.
Okay, flop as in make it not active, right?
Flop it makes it not active. So it can't win vibe check if it's flopped. So he thinks he's doing something right now that really isn't that great.
BZB says, okay, I'll be lurking, supporting. I'd tip, but haven't linked the wallets yet. Yet is the key word. You got this, bro. We know you a bousy bouse. Tabby says, someone, I need help. How do I change my name color? We don't know that yet. At least
Tabby,
I don't.
neither does Spencer.
We're working on it.
I don't think Spencer knows. But BZ, don't worry about tipping. I don't need any tips. I appreciate every tip, but that is not important to me right now.
Frodo says, you're the only name that I've seen that is orange. Tabby, Spencer, how do I change from orange to pink? So many people want that pink. That's
Pink.
a rare commodity.
What if
they did a subscription base where you can change the color based off that? It's
not like that, so I don't know what is causing it. I don't know what causes the color of someone's username.
Interesting. Andre. Yeah, there's not any defining factors within the chat that really describes why it is the color it is color. Because I was like, well, maybe time being here, maybe top gifted, maybe most.
No,
there's nothing.
Oh, I think I can do it. All right, let's see. We use this. We do face up.
I see that, bro.
We pull back this card. We play it. I think we just got the dub because that's going to ice all of these cards.
Oh,
look, see, it's going to go to 0. Then we put Bismo out.
What?
And bring the confetti.
Dang, that was a play.
Get wrecked,
oh. So
let's go. GG's.
Is that 9999 under dummy thick?
Yeah, I think it's just because you can't do any better. I don't really know what the 4 9s means. Like these dots under here, as you are going through the other ranks, every win you get another one, and every loss you lose one, and you got to get through it, get all these lit up, and then when you win the next game, you move up to the next rank.
Copy.
So now that you're in dummy thick, you can't get cut out of dummy thick if you lose. You're in.
Okay.
You're solidified. You're a solidified G. I didn't even have to use Bunkus. Let's go, fam.
That was a good play, bruv. It's the
Tab, you should be happy that you're the only orange. You're unique, which we all knew anyway. I wish it was pink for you, but you know.
Look at you.
So Fro's in other streams. I see what it's like. Fro.
Yeah, I think you look good. That is good. Solid. Good compliment there, Tom.
You want glitter? Jeez. I can give compliments. I don't take them very well.
Everyone just compliment sandwich in the chat. Compliment sandwich in the chat.
No. That's okay. I don't need your pity.
I'm here and there, player. Fro is everywhere. Fro is everywhere.
There's Fro's everywhere.
Fro though for show.
So did you get to talk to Mr. Beast at all? Like,
yeah.
I'm
boys with all of them.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm boys with Jimmy.
Is he an actual good dude then?
Yeah, I think.
I mean, you probably have to say that, but
I think from my vibes that I got from him, he's a good dude.
That he's a genuine, like his niceness is genuine.
Yeah, I think when it comes down to it is like having the cameras around you. Some people are just a little bit more nervous, etc. Yeah. But he's really getting very, very like you're seeing a transition to where you've seen a lot of nervousness, and now it's coming into where he's kind of finding a really good groove within his look with the way and he's always delivered great content. Sure. But now he's fit. He's getting healthy. He's everything around him
engaged now too. Like
engaged. Like has a positive reinforcement all around him. And when you surround yourself with like-minded individuals, you're only going to grow. And he speaks, and so does Gary, speaks about, if you surround yourself with five different people on a weekly basis, you're going to grow 5 times faster. So I was really impressed by the mindset, because it's something that I can see as a reflection, as you can too. So now just seeing his transformation, it's really, really cool. As I was talking to him on camera, off camera, you can see that there's so many aspects to this that's really impactful. Like, you know how he has his philanthropy channel, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I love all of his philanthropy stuff, and you can see the aspect of like, it's almost, you have a balance, right? We all have a troll to us. I love trolling people, but in a funny way.
Me too.
Yeah, you're very good at it. So it's like when you have one side that's completely, like, you have a good side completely, and then you have a troll side. So it's like, to have that balance is really, really cool. And I like that he has that philanthropy side, and then go to this side where you're really messing with people in a good way. And not only just messing with people, you're allowing people to challenge themselves. So yeah, I'm just seeing a lot of more comfortability on that. And then Carl, hands down, throughout the whole entire Beast games, was the number one person to hang out with. Like, what I mean by that is he was always there. He was always present, always trying to be right there with everybody, hanging out. I remember walking out of my cabin one morning, and when you would walk out, you can't see nothing. Like, it's completely blind. You're like, just, you can't see a single thing. And I hear, "Yo, Tim," and I'm like trying to see, and I see Carl just waving me down in the city. It's like, "Yo, come here," and I'm like, "Carl's waving me down." I'm like, "Bet, I'm going." What you need, bro? And so he's like, "Yo, have you ever played Mafia?" They're all sitting in a circle. I'm like, "No, I never played Mafia before." He's like, "Yo, you want to play with me?" I'm like, "Yeah, bet, bro. Like, that would be really cool." So I sit down next to him. We play Mafia, and it was just a really epic moment. But he was present within the games, and then we had like a private plane that we took from Canada to Panama, and he was the only one from like the main top individuals who made it onto that plane. And we were just having a blast. We were laughing. We were walking throughout the aisleway, playing cards, playing jokes, taking photos. Like, it was really, really cool. So Carl, hands down, was the number one person to hang out. Like, he was just there, present all the time. Chandler was absolutely insane. I went in there as Chandler would probably be one of my kind of like top 5 people, because he has just like this personality that's just like so funny and dope. And I start connecting with him in Las Vegas. I go up to him. I'm like, "Yo, bro, it would be really dope. My kids wanted me to ask you, I do a lot of live streaming. I think it would be epic for us to do a challenge together. How does that sound?" He's like, "Dude, I haven't done a challenge in forever. That sounds epic." So that was like our first initial conversation. And it went from there all the way to the island, where he was bawling his eyes out when I got eliminated. I was like, "Oh, Chandler," I'm just like watching his reaction. It was so good. I'm like, "Chandler, I freaking love you, bro." But they're all so good. Like Mac, and I could see you kind of getting along with Mac as well, and maybe having like a little butt, kind of like back and forth, like who's gonna say the most crazy, off the wall, amazing things. But when I was talking to Mac on a personal level, I was talking about his obstacles, what are some of his things that was his biggest thing to overcome, and all that good stuff. And we were going to one of his challenges where he was with Mr. Beast, and he's like swimming through, and as he's going through, I'm like, "Okay, so what really got you into this position to be able to play, or to be able to kind of like swim within this cube?" And I was just asking him all sorts of great questions, right? Mm-hmm. And then by the end of it, he's like, this kind of brings it back to Tariq, where Tariq's like, "You win another one, I'll do the out." He's like, you win another one, I'll teach you a swimming lesson. I'm like, "All right, bet, let's go, man, let's go." So that was right after the Navy SEALs.
I was just going to ask you, like, that I think would have made me faint. like the
Oh.
nervousness. And to be honest, I must have either been distracted or missed it or whatever. And I thought like it wasn't. I thought it was more than just one person. Once they found the first one, it was over. So I'm like, I would have been in my head so much. Do I go up? Do I go deep in brush? Like I freaked out. Where did you hide?
I hid. So when I went through, obviously covered myself in mud, but went through sticks, went over tall branches, went under a whole bunch of different things, helped my camera person get over. I went to this area that had like it was a big hill, but it had like really, really tall grass. I was like, yo, this is perfect. I'm going to get in here. I'm just going to cover myself up. But
how much time from when he said go to when they actually started hunting was there?
It was probably as we're running, like my camera person's like, yo, they're going to find, like, you got to find a spot now. They're going to find you. Like,
so it was like a couple minutes.
It was a very short time. I think 15 minutes. My camera person's like, I have to go. Like, we got to go.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think 15
your
minutes
camera
was
person
like,
could have messed you up then, right? Because they could have found your camera person instead.
In that situation. So I like that you bring that up. My camera person was really, 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 and I think they all were, but mine was really, really on point with like, yo, I got to exit. I got to get out of here because I don't want them to be able to find you.
Oh, so they did not stay with you. They gave you a camera to keep with you, right? To talk to.
We had a handheld DJI. Yeah, we had a handheld one of those, and they followed us till we got into position. Then once we're in position, then they leave.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're 100% right. If they would have seen them on the way back, they could have had a hint like, okay, somebody's probably in this area.
Right.
Yeah. So I seen the Navy SEAL, like they were all around me the whole time. And I seen I didn't know it was a Navy SEAL, but I seen somebody in the water the whole time. And I thought it was either crew or a Navy SEAL. And at the end of it, I go up to the SEALs. We're kind of just like sitting there and I'm like, yo, was that you or was that the crew that was in the water the whole time? And one of them looks back at me and he was like, that was me. I was like, bro, you were next to me like the whole time, bro. And everybody just started busting out laughing. He was all sorts of mad. I was like, bro, I was just trying to be genuine. You were right next to me.
Just like, oh my God. You were just pointing out how close.
Yeah. But he took it as like,
you basically were like, I am better than you.
But I didn't. Like, that wasn't my intention.
I know that's not you. I know that's not you. But this Navy SEAL's like, you're making me look bad.
Yeah, exactly. So I do hope that there's a point where they bring me back and verse that Navy SEAL in particular.
Ooh.
I think that would be really, really epic. And then in addition, just like you stated, is we didn't really know going in how many people they were going to go until they ended the game. We knew that it was going to get dark, and for safety concerns, they wanted to make sure, because there's a storm and all the things coming through, they wanted to make sure everyone was good and out of their spots. So that's why it came down to one. It got too dark. They had to kind of pivot and maneuver. However, I would really, really, really like for them to bring us all back who was on the island and just do a hide and seek from start to finish.
I wanted to watch that longer.
Yeah.
And that's where I was like, oh my God, like a pit in my stomach. I thought until they said like, it's over, you guys can all come back. I thought like that was the one for the island.
Yep.
I didn't know it was going to be like a string of things that are like last one standing wins. And I'm like, oh shit. And obviously it was better to spread it out. Not for you.
And they let us know that if the game, if they did have to cut the game, that there was going to be other options. So technically we kind of had a hint. But then also running through the forest or running through the jungle, whatever, you could see all sorts of different layouts. Like they had the bocce ball. We saw the bocce ball.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh snap, I wonder what that could be. That's going to come up. But who would have known that was my fate right there? I was like, no, pick a different color.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good though.
No, that was so much fun to watch. I'm really hoping that like they do something of like the top 50 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Like they run it back, and especially the island people. I mean, like, did you go through your head like, what am I like? You might own an island, bro. And like, I thought it was awesome that it was like you still get to play. I would have made the same decision. All the people that went on vacation and like, oh, I want the 5 minutes. The fact that you win the island and still get to play, I would have done that. I would have done the same thing. Plus, you had a better chance because at that point, if you won an island, you're like, I'm going to go for the 5 minutes, but I don't need it. Like,
yes.
So have you thought about like, what was, I know you probably didn't have that much time to realize, but like, were people like, oh, I'm going to sell the island because I don't want to pay
Yeah.
tax it? Like, who owns that island? Like,
Yeah, so
what country is that a part of?
Panama. So
Okay,
that
so
one's
that's
that
a part
one's
of
a,
Panama.
yeah, they have a specific broker that they work with. That was Mr. Beast. So like it was his island. They just had to, whoever won it signed it over, etc.
But like, there's fees, there's taxes, there's this.
Yeah,
there's
so
that.
that's what it came down to. So while we were in between shoots, they're like just in between questions as we're sitting down with Jimmy, as we're sitting down with the crew, like, okay, well, what do you plan on doing with the island? And when I first got on there, I was like, yo, there's 60 acres, there's 60 of you guys, like, what's the options? But then as you get through it, you realize like, okay, hey, there is, not that you realize, that there's taxes, but you have to come up like really up front with those. So it's like, you can always ask for Jimmy to buy it back. It is an ask. I definitely think that that's a option for individuals.
To just sell it right back to him.
Yeah.
I wonder if there was like did you like, what are your my initial thought was, I'm fucking like, they obviously had like Wi-Fi and shit, like, because that's the stuff that you're like, can I live? Just because you now own an island, you still need to make money. So like, what are you gonna, if you're a streamer, like, can you stream from that type of thing? Now I don't know how developed the island was, but
it was pretty.
I'm gonna move there.
Yeah, like literally, you could
Can
potentially
I sell half the island and to pay the taxes, and then just live on half an island? Like, I own half an island instead. You know what I mean?
I mean, it was nice. It was nice. I definitely
Starlink,
hear what you're saying. Now, in the contract, I believe it stated that we don't necessarily know if the island would come exactly how it was, or if they would remove the additional things.
Just the structures
so that's
that they
also
do.
that's also something to consider. But I do believe that he was gonna let individuals, and I don't know this for sure, but if you did win it, you could potentially ask for him to just buy it back.
Hey, we got a tip.
Let's go.
One Pengu tip. Thank you.
Yes. Oh,
Pengu today.
Let's
go. Good. Thank you.
But when we were asked to do the island, when they came up, at first I was like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna do it. And this was kind of the initial thought. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do it. Like, I don't need an island. But then as they explained it, like, yo, you have 1 in 9 chance.
Yeah.
You can still come back if you win. You gained $1.8 million dollars, and you had this experience that nobody else is going to be able to have. So that was kind of like just all going through my head at one given point after I said initially in my head said no. Once all those kind of collided, I'm like, it makes no sense not to do this.
Right.
In addition, you're going to give them the most epic show that you could possibly give them. And that's kind of what was going through my mind the whole time, is risk everything at every given point and just give them the best show possible. And not only is that going to increase your chances of being able to come back, of course, but it's going to overall give a better view of the show. And then other people are going to enjoy it because they're like, oh snap, look at these emotions. And a lot of people are like seeing these emotions, are like, look at these people cry, and then they'll laugh, etc.
Yeah.
But imagine yourself being in these positions where you're like, you have think of it as Jay, like Jay's sitting right next to you, and obviously, you guys didn't come to this conclusion that one of you guys is going to take the money and then you guys come back and you guys share it. None of that. I'm just saying, like, you guys are friends, you wanting everybody to make it, and then Jay just drops and you're like, oh, devastated. Like, this is your boy you just met, not that it is, but just met a month ago. Throughout this time, like, you don't want that to happen. So it's insane to watch your friends go, and I really like the mind tripping process.
I was really, by like the second or third or fourth, like, you guys have to decide who gets eliminated. And, like, volunteer. I was like, stop it. Make it a competition. Like, I know that you're trying to mind fuck people, but like, come on, dude. Like,
as you're
manufactured, because like, I know some people were like, listen, I'm not cut out for this. I want to save you guys. Like, I'll bet there's some of the, it almost felt like, come on, like by the third one, I'm like, stop doing this to them, especially the room one. But at least the room one was like, that was a whole big thing. When it was the two towers, I can't remember. It was in the city, but whatever.
Yeah. The tower games.
The tower game, whichever one that they were like asking, and people were just like leaving, and it was whoever.
Yes,
has the
I
most-
remember.
Yeah, so obviously, but you know, I just that one I was just like, stop doing this, and then they did it again, but in a cool way, where you were able to request anything, and they were bringing in like horses and all that. That was awesome. Like that one was a cool one, even though it was like gut wrenching.
It was gut wrenching, bro. Like imagine, you know, us being in a room and you're like, okay, well, one of us has got to go. You know, how are we going to make this where we're going to have, you know, we're going to make it justified, but also have a good time doing it. So what would you have asked in the cubes? Oh, and also recheck your stream real quick.
Why?
I don't know if it was me. Oh no, you're good. You're good.
I have them both up. Everything.
No, it was me. It was me.
Okay.
My bad.
I mean, I would have gotten into like I know you. How long were you in there for? Hours, right?
5 hours.
5 hours. So obviously you have to have a meal. So like obviously I'm gonna go high end stuff. But I mean, I don't know. I think like people picked like dumb games to decide it, and I was just like, how did you do that? I didn't put thought into it, so I'm on the spot. But
and then also keep in mind, there's some things that may not have been shown because they couldn't show, like for instance, like the Nintendo Switch. Like people were playing Nintendo Switch on certain parts of it, but they're probably not going to show that aspect because of copyright. So there's probably certain aspects that were really, really cool, but couldn't have been shown up because of that.
Right.
So as you're saying, go really high end. Like you can really ask for.
Yeah, I mean, I would have absolutely waited until the last second if it was with people that I like love, and that was the whole point, right? You had to pick the people you're closest with, and I was in there. We would have been like, listen, we're gonna hang out and have like the time of our lives, and that's what people did. And then at the end, it's like I'm not gonna play Uno, or I'm not gonna do that. But like at the end, like people did change their mind, right? So they were like, all right, whoever loses is out. Everyone agreed, and then the person who lost was like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, they had 35 different cubes that did not come to a conclusion.
Is that right?
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
There was
how many total?
I don't know, but I know that 30, and don't quote me on the number, but I know like right around 35. That's what I heard.
And everyone in the cubes got eliminated.
Everyone in the cubes, they just, whether they couldn't come up with an agreement, they played a game and the other person didn't agree with it, or they just couldn't come up with anything. And actually, one of them, as you've seen in the video, I thought that was pretty crazy. Like, I would have, the one girl who just took so long to be able to put that on, I'm like, come on, guys.
I never wanted to punch someone through a screen more in my life. Like, what are you doing?
That was brutal. How did you feel about the Habibi brothers?
Is that the ones that tricked the one girl?
Tricked the girl, yeah.
Wild. Because, like, she said it. She was like, I'm the person that's usually a doormat, you know, like, and she, right? That am I confusing it? Like, she did, and then she was like, I knew this was gonna happen. Like, as she's getting chained up, like, she's like, I knew this was gonna happen. I mean, smart, but like, if I'm in a cube with two brothers, you know, like logically, I'm gonna try to convince them, like, listen, you have two chances, like, your family is still in this game after this.
Yep.
Like mine's not. So, you know, it's fair to, but they don't give a shit. You know, like, I don't know. If I was in there and we all agreed to a game and I lost, I know for sure, I know myself, I would have absolutely honored it if I did that. But, I can definitely see, I know plenty of people that I know that would have said yes and then not done it like some people did. That was one of those brothers. It was.
Yeah. One of the brothers was like, yeah, I'm not going to play.
And then the other brother was like, let's just between you and me then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was wild. So are you caught up?
I think so. I have to check.
Okay. Yeah. We're on episode 7 right now.
Which one were you out on?
5.
I might not have seen. 7 is out yet?
7 is out. Yep.
7 is out. So I don't think I saw 7. I might have saw 6.
There's a lot of great like justice. There's a lot of twists. There's a lot of things that I did not see coming, because when I got off the island, as soon as I got off, like I was getting messages. And I'm like, guys, real quick, I want everybody to know I don't want to know anything. I don't want to know anything about nothing. I want to go and just give my most authentic reaction at each part of this. So after the island, I know nothing, like absolutely nothing. And based off the island, like I didn't know the end result. I kind of like scapulated or was skeptical, and somebody kind of like over told me on accident. I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear nothing. Try to keep my ears down. But beyond that, yeah, I know nothing. So it's really, really cool to see the games that are being played. It's really cool to see all my friends partaking in these different games. I'm like, yo, you I know you would do so good at this. Like I could, and then it's just insane. It's insane. Just like imagine yourself getting on there, and then like I get out and I'm just like, Tom, come on, Tom, you got this, bro. Like it's a really cool vicariously, as long as you're an individual, which you are, that like really is rooting for everyone around you. It doesn't, and I definitely sense that from you, and it's just a really, really good feeling to. Of course.
I don't care if you get it.
Yeah.
Emra Cool in the chat, in the Twitch chat. Thank you for the comment. Stream's going great. We are live on Abstract. First stream on Abstract. It's going really great so far. We've been live for about 4 hours now since it's launched. And it's going really well. We will be live tonight. It's going to be under the To the Moon Cards account once Jay gets it all set up, and he's out doing his day job throughout the day, or else he'd be here as well. So we'll be doing box breaks of vibes tonight, maybe some more gameplay.
Do you have a link on your?
No, Fro, they cannot.
Do you have a link on your Twitch to where they can get to this?
To this, yes, but not to that. And I'm gonna have to shut down soon because my kids are home from school and I gotta go do that.
Copy that, bro.
And plan tomorrow because we just got my day business just got a job and I gotta make sure everything's coordinated. So I need some time to do that. But
congratulations.
Appreciate it. What was that NDA like from when you filmed till when it airs? Like, could you even tell people? Like, obviously, people in your inner circle knew that you were there because you had to go away. How long total were you away?
I probably about 2 months.
2 months. So, like, was anyone allowed to know that you were filming? So your inner circle obviously knows. The
only reason my inner circle knew is because the only reason my inner circle knew is because I was really spreading the word, like, yo, apply, everybody apply. I made a video where I was like, yo, today's your day. Now's your shot. This is your opportunity. Go apply for Beast Games, etc. So people around me kind of was skeptical that that's what I was partaking in. And then I put little hints out there for the followers. Like I changed my logo for a second to make it a little bit more like Mr. Beast, just so it was subtle messages, and then I changed it back.
If you have kids, you have, I don't know, siblings, parents, like all of that stuff, like, do they also have to be like, you can't just disappear for 2 months and then.
Yeah. So when my kids found out, and the only reason that they found out is because I had to tell their mom that I was going to be gone from this period.
But you didn't tell their mom.
To potentially 2 years. I know that's the expectation. I was like, kids, right before I go, I'm like, kids, I love you. If I don't see you for 2 years, just know that I love you.
This is like Interstellar. You are going to do video. So were you able to talk to anyone? Like, were you able to call your kids? Nothing, right? So you couldn't.
No, but there were smart moves that people did within the games, like the cubes. Somebody used the telephone to be like, yo, I want to call my kids. I want to call my family. And then they came in with the phone to call them. And I'm like, that was smart. Why didn't I do that? Right. And when I got to the island and I saw that they had a PS4, I'm like, oh, there's a PlayStation. Yeah. I thought that was crazy because instantly in my mind, I'm like, Fortnite, my kids, I can play with them. And I actually attempted to do that. They didn't show it, but I definitely attempted to do that. And they're over my shoulder. They're like, what are you doing? And I'm like,
nothing.
using this to my advantage. I'm in the game right now, trying to reach out. But really, really cool. I know you got things, you got your kids. all
No,
that
no,
good
no.
stuff.
I did like I just that's why I'm not gonna link more people and all that. It's still
Yeah,
it's
but
Max. Got it. I got
Yeah,
you.
imagine yourself like having like what is your time frame? Like, could you do a month? Could you do 2 months? Could you do a year? Could you do 2 years? Like, what is your number?
A year is I mean if you're gone for a year, that means you're doing well. So you know what I mean? That means like you're getting close. Is that really what the time frames they told you? They're like up to 2 years.
So the only reason I thought 2 years in my head was one, because of his prior challenges. I'm like, yo, I'll do whatever it takes. So I gotta stay there 2 years, I'll do it.
That's right.
But,
He does do
but
that.
then in some of the forms that they sent us, they said, make sure your passport is eligible all the way up until 2026 of this date. And I was like, oh, okay. So I could be gone up until that date. Like, I'm going to give them an expectation I'm probably going to be gone.
So like, did your kid's mom, like, you couldn't say what you were doing?
No.
So you were just like, I'm going to be gone for up to 2 years.
I just told her that things are going to change. That think about, and I got this analogy the other day. Think about when people go off to war and they have kids, right? It's honorable for that father to be gone for 2-4 years because they're doing something like that. So in my mind, I'm thinking the same process. If I'm gone for 2 years, it's because I'm trying to do something that's going to change.
No doubt. I'm not saying that you leaving is anything but, not honorable. But that in that analogy, the kids know that their dad's going to war and that, he has to do it. He's got to go do this thing. And like, there's no questions of like, well, where are you going?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a little bit of that because they don't know what country they might be, but like, they know you're at war, right? Yeah. So like, you can't say I'm going on a game show.
Correct. So I told them that I did tell them I'm going on a competition.
Got it.
So I gave it as simple as that, as very vague as possible.
They might be able to figure it out.
They could, but I didn't give them anything. One time that they actually found out was after Vegas.
Okay.
And because we came home and there were some things that occurred where individuals wanted to make sure that they were getting text messages sent, so the family was updated and families knew that everyone was safe and okay, right? So then they started the process where whatever your emergency contact name is, they're going to start sending them text messages saying that you made it to the next round, that you haven't been eliminated.
Oh, okay.
So at this point, they were my emergency contact, and she was getting these things saying that, and it did say within the text message where it's from. So when I got back and they seen that, I had a lot of questions.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I had a lot of questions.
All right, so the NDA for that was crazy. So, and then
multiple layer NDA. So it's like I signed an NDA, and as you get to certain more spots, you have to do more layered NDAs.
Sure, I'm sure you're still under several of them.
Yes.
And I'm not, obviously, you're not going to, but obviously, shut me down. But is there a thing where it's like after you were eliminated?
Yeah.
How long after you were eliminated did you still have to stay? Because what's that?
Yeah. I could have chosen to stay a little bit longer if I wanted, like a few days at the resort.
But I didn't know if like coming home was a spoiler, because then you're like, they know that you didn't.
Oh yeah, they instantly know. They get a text message saying like, "Yo, they're eliminated. They're gone."
Got it. But that's just your emergency contact. But like when you get, if people who follow you on stream see that you're gone for 2 months and then you're automatically back, and they don't know where you just went, but then the show starts and they're like, well, based on the time frame, like they'll know, like they might have been able to figure out that like you didn't. Yeah, but I guess not, because they wouldn't know. I'm just trying to think like
filming was over completely.
Even if you were eliminated, you still had to stay in isolation because you being eliminated was a spoiler of who might be a winner. So they didn't want any of that. So that was just.
I think for liability reasons, if you have 1,000 to 2,000 different contestants, to be able to logistically handle all the hotels, all the food, all the it would kind of get crazy after a while. So I do agree with that. I just got a text message. Oh, that's good. This is from these games, but I can't say. And what a good timing! This is a good timing.
Tell
He
me.
said, "Boom, show it." I would like to
All right,
know.
I'm just gonna watch your face. I'm gonna study your face. Go ahead, read it.
You said, "I'm gonna."
He's smiling. He's smiling. Okay. Look, his smile went away a little bit. Now it's back. It's either based on because of my. Oh, we're excited. Ooh, we got good
This
news.
is good. This is
Yo, we're heading back
Okay.
to the island, fam.
good. Oh snap! Okay, yo, this is good.
We're going back to the island.
I can't say nothing, y'all, but this is good. This is
That's
good.
awesome. All right, we're gonna end on
What
that.
a moment! What a that's
I
crazy
know,
cool
that's
for
right.
for that to come through right now. That is so cool, Tom.
I
Dang.
know. I'm so glad.
I got
that we
goosebumps.
captured
That is so good.
that is amazing. I'm so happy that just happened. And that's why we're gonna end on that.
Let's
because
do
that's
it.
Hilarious.
Love you guys. Chat. You guys are bossy bosses to the max. I'll exit.
Whoa! Look at this.
What? I saw that some people who got eliminated from Beast Games got invited back to another Beast Games video.
Oh,
So
read it. Read the face. Yeah.
So recently you did see that Mr. Beast did do an additional episode, or not an additional episode, but like side content to individuals who got eliminated. So you don't, some faces are familiar, some faces aren't, but if you go to YouTube right now, you'll see an episode where Mr. Beast brings back contestants from Beast Games, and you'll know that there's going to be more of those. Yes.
There's some alpha right there. We can read between the lines. Thank you. What do you want me to call you? I feel
Whatever
like
you want, bro.
Epic or Smasher or Tip. Like, what do you want?
Yeah, whatever you want, bro. Whatever
Anything?
feels comfortable.
Bossy boss?
Bossy boss.
All right, thank you so much for sharing that information. I've been dying to talk to you like this since Beast Games. Obviously, everyone has. So I've been trying not to flood it because I'm sure you love talking about it, but I'm sure you also get asked the same shit over and over.
The first process was like trial and error, because I had to reach out to Amazon PR. I had to reach out to Beast Games PR. They had to confirm what questions you're going to ask me prior to us having this conversation. So it was pretty extensive. And as I kind of went through interviews, they're like, okay, he's PR ready. Like, he should be pretty good.
Right.
It's still like, I still have to get permission from things that I'm not aware, but like be friends, community friends, people that I know their brand is good. Right. And
but if like someone reached out that you're not just having a friendly conversation that you can that you trust, you would have to. So you had mentioned having severe. But by the way, also plug your show, plug your stream right now. Epic Smasher. Your
Epic Smasher TTV on whatever social you're on. We stream on every platform. I'm looking forward to having you guys there. You guys are bossy bosses. Make sure you guys check out Beast Games on Amazon Prime. Look out for 672. Love you guys. Bossy boss. Tom, you're a G, bro.
Yeah, but drop can you put a comment in the Twitch just so that people can click it and hit follow? Because if anyone's this dude's legit on Beast Games, top 50 island contestant. Like, this is a guy you want to follow. Plus, like, what you have shared about like guests and all that you're having. You have a pretty cool lineup coming up. I don't know if you're allowed to talk or what you can say about that. I'm sure if you told me, that means you could tell anyone.
That is true. I did a whole list. I kind of like put it together last year. We have a whole bunch of individuals. Names start from, you guys know, Jinxie is going to be on there. If you guys know Dan, let me think real quick. I have a whole list, bro. There's so many. Funny Salesman. Let's go. Andy from Be Friends. Corso from Be Friends. Let's see. I should just find the post. There's so many names on there, guys.
So you've posted it and all that.
Yeah, I posted kind of like a 2025 breakdown of what I want to happen, but also accountability, because I'm not terrible. I'm getting better at following up with people. So I'm getting like Calendlies and kind of organization better. So I put that out there as like an accountability post. So I knew exactly who I had to reach out to. I would never forget. and that I could just continuously go down that line and get confirmation. So
Danny
every
Duncan,
single one of
Casey,
them.
Sketch, Funny Salesman, Chandler, Carl, Mac, Andy, Rips, Court, Conrad, Ninja, Kyle, Corso, and many more.
Yep, that's
Okay.
right. That is exactly it.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for being here and hanging out. This was a blast, guys. All follow Smasher, Epic Smasher TTV
Yes.
on Twitch, on X, on all social platforms, soon to be on Abstract once we get word that he is approved. And thank you for being here and sharing some information.
Thank you so much, bro. Where do I put it in? Oh, right here in the comments.
Yeah, just put it on, drop
Boom.
it in Twitch
There
or
you
drop
go.
it on Abstract, drop it on all of those so that they can, find it, click it.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. I put my link tree. It has all my socials on there. So whichever one you guys like, you enjoy, I will be there. Tom, thank you so much, bro. Seriously, I did not expect you to bring me up here. It was an honor, and I appreciate you for being a bossy boss to the mix.
Not the last time, for sure.
Nope.
All right.
That is true. Adios, my friend.
All right. First stream on Abstract. Let's mark it down as a success. Thank you all for being here. Those who are on Abstract, I really appreciate you joining me for the first stream. Anyone who tipped, Spencer and everyone else, thank you so much that you made this very, very special to me. I appreciate it. We will be To the Moon account will be live tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be at To the Moon Cards. That's going to be the account. To the Moon was taken. But thank you all so much, and I will see you later.